Ain't fuck or bugger.
Not even bugger?
Are you a family-friendly channel? What's going on here?
What were those words we couldn't say again?
All right. Just waiting on a certain sorcerer to be ready.
Oh shit, I'm sorry.
You said a naughty word.
But it wasn't the ones he forebode.
Yeah, true.
All right. So when we last left our heroes, you guys found yourself in the middle of a pretty intense battle. Turns out you came across a ship that had been overran and commandeered by demons, and they saw your ship and were like, "Oh, look, another one for us to destroy." They came aboard. They all started farting everywhere, and one of them, the bigger, scarier one, cast darkness right in the middle. Zix, following his captain's lead, was like, "Oh, I need to help cut the ropes." Went to the edge of the boat, started cut a rope, got surrounded, got beat down, and killed. Currently, no one is aware that Zix is dead because most of you are in the darkness, and Catrus is on the other side of the darkness. A lot of you are poisoned because of the farts from the little guys, and before that, you guys had managed to completely lose Squawky in another ritual to exorcise Ugatoa. Turns out that the priests were not really above board and ended up angering him and bringing him out, and he killed them all. And then he proceeded to chase Jack through the streets of Trovan City, causing a massive ruckus, huge riot. Jack led Ugatoa to the garrison, got a whole bunch of the garrison killed, and then managed to slip away and get out of sight. And then Ugatoa decided, okay, I'm done murdering these pointless beings, and left. He turned back into Squawky, so nobody realized that it was just this little, Kanku that was walking down the street rather than giant shadow being. He then proceeded to board the hollow. Yoki sort of confronted him, was like, "What are you doing?" And then found out that it wasn't exactly Squawky anymore. And then Ugatoa went into Jack's quarters, found the cursed staff, and took it and jumped in the water and swam away. Yoki followed for a little bit and was able to ascertain that he was probably headed towards Everfont Isle in some way, shape, or form. But you guys kind of put two and two together because you knew that's where he wanted to throw the staff. So after telling Captain Christina that you had screwed up slightly and may have caused the insane distraction a little early, told her that you had to go warn Everfont Isle and left. And that was when you eventually came across this battle that you kind of find yourselves in, and that's where we're picking up. So we are back to the top of the order. It is Jack's turn, followed by a dead person.
I forget the poison condition. It applies.
You can only make an action or a bonus action. Not
okay.
Does it also? You can move normally, but you can only take an action or a bonus action.
Okay.
I believe.
Okay.
Let me double check. The target can either take an action or a bonus action on its turn, not both, and can't take reactions.
Okay. So it doesn't inherently apply disadvantage, but being in darkness and in blind does.
Yes.
So if I scoot over here, I can make a normal attack without sneak attack?
No, you would still get sneak attack because one of your allies is within 5 feet.
Ah.
But it would just be a straight roll.
Sneak attack. Blade of Darkness. Normal roll.
21 definitely hits. And 16? It's not
Yeah.
that much damage. It doesn't quite kill it.
And then I will
You do get your 2 temporary hit points, though.
poke it with my offhand for 2 damage.
You can't. Because an offhand
that's right.
attack is a
You're
bonus
right,
action.
it is a bonus action to swing with my offhand. But
That's
but
still
the
an
crit!
amazing crit, though, for 2 damage.
Which would have been enough to kill it, but
Oh no!
Dang it!
they only have 18 HP. So they're not super strong, they're just super annoying. And the only reason they were able to kill Zix is because Zix has 13 armor compared to everyone else.
13 armor, 26 hit points. It's fine.
Jack will end his turn weeping at what could have been.
Okay.
What I've just
Zix,
noticed,
it's your turn, but you're dead. Yoki's turn.
my armor class has dropped to 13.
So I updated your token. You're gonna have to change that back because you have natural armor, and when I updated it, it just went off your dexterity.
Oh, okay.
That's my bad.
That's right.
Your health was all wrong. Everyone's health was wrong, so I just clicked update token, and then it screwed everything up. But now I know not to do that.
Hey, my health is correct.
Yeah.
Nice big fat zero.
Because I didn't have to update your token. This is the only map that you were on.
I will, sort of sensing that the thing is in front of me, I'm just going to take a shot at it.
Okay. I mean, you're at disadvantage because it's melee disadvantage because you're in darkness. It doesn't stack, but just...
Of course not. I wouldn't take a shot. I'm going to use my
you
cutlass.
could try to, you could cut him at a regular roll because you are flanking with Jack.
What's happened? Why is my attack list so long? Oh, it's put all my spells in here now. Okay, odd.
It wasn't like that before? I don't think
No.
I messed with that.
Nope, it's put all of my spells and it's doubled up a couple of things.
Oh, weird. I didn't
Broke
mess
everything.
I didn't mess with your character sheet. That's weird that it did that. Anyway, you killed the Dretch in the shadow. 25 definitely hits, and he only had 2 HP. Who's my turn work guy? That guy. Anything else for Yoki? You can move.
I'm
But
gonna
also
run
poisoned, so
to about here. Run back towards the steps.
okay. Yeah, you kind of like peeking out of the darkness, and you see that Catrus is in a bit of a predicament.
Yeah.
All right. It's now the Babau's turn.
Nobody knows Zix is dead yet.
Nope. Well, it's going to weakening gaze Catrus, even though it really is not going to do much, but he doesn't know that. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. You succeed, so never mind. You're fine. Then it's going to... Its claws are just better. Why would... Well, he's just going to slash at you with his claws.
Okey-dokes.
23 to hit.
Oh, yeah, that
for
hits.
9 points of slashing. 23 to hit again for 12 points of slashing.
Yeah.
I am down.
Catrus falls down, falls unconscious. That's the Babau's turn. So, Catrus, it's your turn. I need you to roll a death saving throw, please. That's 1 success.
Got it.
Okay.
If I'm down, does Cyanrath still go, or is he kind of just like...
You can't command him to do anything because you're unconscious.
Okay, I wasn't sure if he would do it on his own, but okay.
So it's the Dretch's turn. This one's going to wail on Cyanrath, I guess. One with its bite. 12 to hit. One with its claws. 19 to hit for 6 slashing. I don't know what Cyanrath's health's at.
He was at full health, it looks like.
Okay. His token's not updating for me, so. The other ones, this one knows that Blood is somewhat close, so it's going to attack Blood. Natural 20 for 7 piercing. 21
it
for
at
6. 13 points.
Disadvantage.
Yeah, because Blood's in the darkness. So yeah. So no damage.
Yay.
The other ones are going to. Oh, they're good at this. They're going to make a group perception check to see if they can figure out where people are because they can't see anybody, and they're just going to kind of like mill around a little bit, not knowing what's going on because they haven't seen anything. Right. So Blood's turn. He's going to hack away at the one that's been trying to hit him at disadvantage. 19 to hit still, and he just whoosh, cuts that one right in half. Not my turn order guy, right? Okay. I'm gonna mark this guy so I don't forget. He can only make one action, but one action is 2 attacks. He's gonna move out of the darkness and see that there's a bunch of dudes around him, and he's gonna swing his second attack at one of the other ones. And for 9 points of slashing damage. And that's his turn. So Jack, you are no longer poisoned
Yay.
because you do not start your turn in a poison cloud.
Oops.
What? You're in the middle of the darkness and you're like,
I'm pretty sure I came
Fuck,
in the
can't see
darkness
you.
from the stern of the ship. Can I head back out the way I came in
sure.
without any real problem? Oh god.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine.
Pop up, kind of like, oh shit.
Double out of the darkness and then run up. That's a move. So I guess I will. Bonus action dash and take a swipe at this guy. Sorry, sneak attack. Yay.
Yeah. It had 3 HP. It's definitely dead.
Overkill is underrated.
Yeah.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Zix is dead. Yoki, your turn. Just on the you are not poisoned either.
Oh, I
Yay.
can see Jack's and Blood's health bars.
Oh.
I don't know if that was intentional or not. I don't see the amounts, the numbers, but I see the green.
I can see Blood's.
Yeah, it should be fine. Well, now the real question is, do you even need to see them in your journal? If you guys can all see it. You can just see Blood's, not Catrus's, or is Catrus's at 0, no health bar at all?
Oh, that might be why.
It's possible. But yeah.
Sorry, Yoki, that interrupted your turn because I realized, I
That's
don't know
alright.
if I'm supposed to see that.
I would rather everyone be able to see it. Just don't metagame if you can.
Okay.
but I just wanted to have it so that I can see it on the replay, so that at least I can tell where the bars are generally at. Yeah. Go. So Yoki, go ahead. Take your turn. You're no longer poisoned.
Okay, if I run up to the top of the stairs here, I can shoot without disadvantage, can't I?
Oh yes.
So now I'm going to
So
take.
now you guys should be able to see the green bar above Yoki too.
Yeah, I do.
Yes.
I am going to take a shot at Babao.
Okay. Yeah. 5 points of damage.
And then flip straight up with the force cannon. And
Give me 1 second. Because he has to make a. Whose sheet did I close? Bloods. Of course I did. He needs to make one of these. He does not, so the darkness fades.
yeah, force cannon.
18. Yes, it's for 8 points of damage, but you can't really go 5 feet because you'd run into his buddy.
He just bounces off his buddy.
That's my turn.
Okay. It's now the Babao's turn again. Let's see. He's going to cast. He's going to take a step right here away from Cyan Wrath. But I believe Cyan Wrath is poisoned, so he can't take reactions anyway. And then he's going to cast a spell. He's going to cast Fear in a cone towards Jack and Yoki. So I need each of you to make a wisdom saving throw. Why does it say 0 is the spell save DC?
And I pass. It's fine.
We made it! Yay!
Yay!
The save is 11. So Yoki, you drop what you're holding and are frightened. Jack, you succeed. You pass.
Yay!
What's a good frightened emblem? We'll just go with that one. So Yoki, you're feared. You drop your pistol and your force cannon to the deck, and are frightened for as long as he's concentrating on it. And if you can break line of sight with him, you can make another wisdom saving throw at the end of your turn. But you use the dash action and try to run as fast as you can away from him. That's his action. I don't think he has any bonus actions. He's not super crazy. Yep. So, Katris, I need you to make a death saving throw, please.
Oh.
That's 2 failures. So you're at a success and 2 failures.
Okay, Tris.
I can't even get closer.
It's now the Dretch's turn. So this one's gonna go over here and just try to whack. Well, Blood's not in the darkness anymore, so he's gonna get swarmed by all these. So the first one is going to attack Jack with a bite and a claw. 11 to hit.
No.
7 hit. No.
No.
And then the other 5 are going to attack Blood. 4 of them with advantage. 12 doesn't hit. The 18 does for 7 slashing. And then the next one, 12 doesn't hit. 18 does hit for 7 more slashing. And then the third one, that's the wrong character sheet. 10 doesn't hit. 20 does. So it's like they can't bite him, but all their claws are connecting. And the fourth one, nope. And nope. And then the fifth one is a normal attack. 10 doesn't hit. And 15 doesn't hit. And that's their turn. So it's Blue's turn. He's going to swing at the one that he hit last time. The 14 does hit for 18 points of damage. So that one cuts it right in half. That's the wrong character sheet again. Too many things happening. And then another attack. The 14 hits for 16 damage on the one next to it. Doesn't quite kill it. And now it's Jack's turn. Jack, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. Or become poisoned by the fart.
Yay.
There you go.
Oh, you got used to it.
Just smells awful. Oh man. I guess I will. Because I don't get sneak attack where I'm at.
Sure you do. You're a swashbuckler.
But I think I have to be alone. I don't think I can be.
You have to be the only.
You would get it on him, but not on him.
It's if no creature other than your target is within 5 feet of you.
Oh, no creature. Not even a bad guy ally. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I thought it was just no ally was within 5 feet of your target.
So I will shuffle to my right and take an attack of opportunity from little guy.
It's going to bite you. I think bite better or claws better.
Well, based on the rolls, I'd say claws.
Well, it's the same to hit. The claws do more damage though. Nope, it missed.
Okay, cool. And I'm not poisoned, so I can get my 2 attacks in. Normal roll. Oh, come on. Trying to break his concentration. I'm assuming an 8 doesn't hit.
No, an 8 does not hit. No, sorry. Why are you getting sneak on that?
So I get it once per round. Or, since I didn't land my first attack, I should still get sneak attack on the off hit.
But you don't.
It's once per turn. I can deal an extra 3d6 when I hit.
Oh, if no is within, other than your target is within 5 feet of you. Gotcha.
Also, yes.
That's why you moved. I thought it was within 5 feet of the target. No. So, 13 points of damage. And he has to make a Constitution saving throw. Beep, 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 beep.
Let's see if we lose Catrus on this one. You got to get a 10 or higher.
Well, that's my turn.
Okay. It's now Yoki's turn. So you must flee.
I have to make a Constitution saving throw also because I'm in the.
Yeah, for the poison. Yeah, you're right. You're good.
I'm guessing he succeeded his Constitution.
Yeah, he rolled an 11. He just had to roll higher than a 10. He didn't do enough. Jack didn't do enough damage to make it anything other than higher than a 10. It's half the damage rounded up or a 10, whichever's higher. Or rounded down.
So you said I have to do.
So you have to use your move to go as far away from him as you can. Then you use your action to dash to get as far away from him as you can.
That is my turn.
Yep.
Oh, can I attack these, or am I feared of just him?
You used your action and you dropped your weapon.
That's true. Yeah.
So you have a bonus action if you want to like cast a spell or something.
I've got no bonus action spell.
Oh, no healing word. You could save Catrus.
No, that's what I was on my way to do. That is my turn.
All right, it's the Babau's turn. He's got this rakishly audacious swashbuckler next to him, so all of his spells are concentration. So as long as he's using one, he can't use another one. So he's going to try to hit you with his weakening gaze because he can. Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw. Not that you use strength on your attacks, but he doesn't know that. You're good. And he's just going to try to stab you with his spear. 12 to hit?
Nope.
Didn't think so. 13 to hit. Probably not
Nope.
as well. Okay. Katris. Comes down to this. Death saving throw, please. That is a success. That's the lowest success you can roll. You're at 2 successes and 2 failures.
Oh no. Oh
Okay.
bless.
All right. It's now the Dretch's turn. This one has been clinging to life, and it's going to run over to Jack and try to wail on him. 4 to hit and 7 to hit. No. This one's going to move over, so this one can get flanking. So it's going to be 4 flanking attacks against. That's the wrong character sheet again. Against Blood. 13's not going to make it. 19 does for 4 slashing damage. Blood's like, death by 1,000 cuts over here. The next one, a bite. Ooh, natural 20 for 7. And then claws? No. And then bite. Yes for 5. Claws, no. So 5 from the third one. And then the fourth one, Blood's starting to look pretty beat up. 3 points of piercing. So 5 more damage. Now it's Blood's turn, and he's getting angry because he just keeps getting bit and clawed. Death by 1,000 cuts. He's going to swing at the one that he hurt earlier. The 11 does not hit. And then at the same one, 13? What is their armor? Okay, yeah. He kills this one. And that's his turn. So, Jack, your turn. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh no.
Oh, you're poisoned
Oh
again.
no.
Oh boy. Let's- I will take an attack of opportunity and run circles around the big guy.
Okay. It's going to try to cut you with its claws. 20 to hit for 4.
Oof, that's okay. I can take 4.
Yeah, the Dretches are scary when they swarm you. When they're by themselves, not so much. As, Zix found out. 8 to hit is not going to get there.
Nothing,
Also,
I'm not consistent.
I'm putting the poison back on you. Okay.
That's my turn.
That's your turn. Yoki, your turn. You are still feared.
Right, what's the conditions for breaking that? He's got to drop it,
You
or
have
I
to
can't
not
see
be
him.
able to see him. No line of sight.
Can I still? I got to make a Constitution saving throw because
You're still in the. You're now in a new fart cloud. You're good.
But can I still attack these?
Yeah, you can't. Well, if you have a bonus action, because you have to use your action to dash.
I still have to.
Yeah. It's part of the condition of the spell.
I actually can't get further away.
I mean, you can. Yeah, you could go out on the. Whatever this thing is called.
That's my turn.
All right. It's the Babau's turn. He's getting really annoyed with this freaking rogue running circles around him. But he can't get flanking with his own guy, so he'll just try to stab Jack. His spear does the most. 22 points, 22 not damage, 22 to hit for 6 points of damage.
Ow.
And he misses on the second one. Rolled max damage though. Would have been nice on the one he hit. And that's his turn. All right, here we go.
I am more
Catress,
nervous
let's
than when
see.
You can
I
make a
need to
death
go to a
saving throw.
job interview.
You've got a 50-50 chance of dying.
We got a 50-50 chance of dying. Did the dice say? The dice say
Hey,
stabilize.
The RNG gods are in my favor.
You are at 0 HP and unconscious, but you are stable.
Okay, cool.
All right, it's the Dretch's turn again. This one has decided it's going to flank Jack.
Rude.
And so we got the one against Jack with advantage, 21 to hit for 6,
Yeah.
12 to hit for nothing. Then the other ones, we got 2 of them with advantage against the. God damn it, I keep doing that. 2 of them with advantage against Blued. That's a miss. That's also a miss. That's a hit for 5. That's a hit for 12. 17. Blued is literally standing. And then there's one with normal attacks against Blued. That's deep. Yeah, that ends his turn. He literally just trips and falls down. This one is prone. What's a good symbol for prone? We'll just do a red dot. He's prone. All right, it's Blued's turn. He sees this guy fall down. He's going to swing at him because he gets advantage.
You could turn the token sideways.
That's
Or rotate it. Anyways,
Sure.
this-
Blued will swing at that one with advantage. Thank goodness. Does 8 damage to it. It's not dead. He's gonna swing again. For 15. And kills that one. And that's Blued's turn. So Jack.
figured out what that thing is. Anyways, this is literally the worst. Constitution saving throw? Okay, yeah,
All right.
cool.
No, you're already poisoned. It only goes away if you end your turn or start your turn
Ah,
outside of the cloud. At least for a minute.
what a jerk.
You got wise to your shenanigans.
I'm gonna spin around and take a stab at the little guy to try and finish him off really quick.
Okay.
the whole time with Jack's turns, like all I've heard in my head is just kind of.
The Betty Hill theme.
DMCA.
It was only like 9 seconds. It's fine.
I mean, you only did 4 damage, but it was at 1, so.
Oh, thank goodness. So I still get the 2 temporary hit points.
Yep. He's
Okay.
dead as hell. He's literally been
Yeah.
at 1 for like 8
Oh.
turns in a row. Catress almost killed him, and then he got downed. And he's
That-
just been following you, trying to break concentration on the babao.
That's my turn.
Okay. Yoki, your turn. You're about as far as you can go, but you got to break line of sight. You could jump off in the water.
I was going to say, would my character do that? That would is the compulsion to literally get as far away as possible? Would I put
think
myself
so. I mean,
in
the boat's
danger?
moving, but like you would jump off and like probably try to grab onto the bottom with your claws.
Let's try that.
Okay.
Bloop.
Yeah, you jump off in the water, and I need you to make a. Let's go with athletics to grab onto the bottom of the boat.
No.
Ooh,
Are-
6. I set the DC pretty low, but 6 is too low. So yeah, you don't grab a hold. You're slipping along, and you're like, oh, you don't catch anything. But you have broken line of sight. So at the end of your turn, you can make a Wisdom saving throw to try to resist the fear.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You
There
are
you
no
go.
longer feared, but you are now currently in the water, and the ship is traveling quite quickly. You might have 2 more turns to grab the bottom. All right.
Does Yoki have a swim speed at all?
He does, but the boat is moving at a pretty good click. So even if he was swimming along with the bottom of the boat and trying to grab on, it's probably still going to just be 2 turns. The bow is going to still go toe to toe with Jack. 16 to hit.
No.
13 to hit. Oh, he's also going to do this too because he can. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. I think tie means you succeed on saves.
Yes.
Not that it affects you at all, because it's only strength-based attacks that do half damage. That's it. So, Katris, you are unconscious, lying on the ground. The Dretch's turn. There's 2 left. They both have advantage on Blood. They're trying to take down the Goliath, the ogre. That's a miss. That is not.
Oh no.
Blood's just like leaning heavily on his axe, and there's one more that gets to attack him. 21 to hit, and Blood is now unconscious.
And I am so scared right now.
We're gonna lose Blood and Yoki.
And the other one is it's gonna use its second attack on clawing Blood while he's down.
Oh, bitch.
I mean, it's advantage to hit, and it's auto crit, so he gets 2 failed death saving throws.
Shit.
So he has 1 more fail, and he's also dead.
Oh, and it's his turn.
And
next.
his turn is next.
And his turn is next. All right, here we go. Can Blood avoid the catastrophic failure?
If Blood dies, I quit.
Oh fuck!
Oh no. Oh no.
Sad fucking day. Rip.
Rip.
Oh no.
Jack, you just feel something grip on your heart, and you just look over, and you see Blood just lying there, eyes glazed over, his blood seeping onto the deck.
I'm like literally standing on the deck of this ship alone. Like I'm imagining Sanrath is just like nuzzling against Katris, like, "Hey, wake up!" But I was like, "What the fuck happened, everyone?"
Well,
all you
technically,
can-
your other deck crew are there. They're just fighting other demons.
And all you can hear
'Cause that's
is
kinda how he
Yoki
explained it.
bouncing off the hull
You
of the
hear
ship.
thump, thump, thump along the bottom. All right, Jack. Your first mate has fallen.
First mate's
I
falling.
get
The
a-
guy who knows how to fix the ship's overboard. Katris is clinging on to life.
I get a con save, right?
Yes, to resist the poison. No,
Right.
He doesn't have any poison.
he's still poisoned. He has
Oh.
to shake it off. He
See.
can roll to shake it off at the beginning of his turn when he's not in a cloud. So the dretch is gone, but it's still like he still can't quite clear his mind.
He can't get rid of the smell. Thank you,
Wow.
Jack.
1936 points of damage.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, Blood. Oh.
The fear was already resisted, so he doesn't. He's still concentrating on it, I guess. I'll just say that it doesn't matter. He'll drop it because it's not affecting anybody.
I'm not dead. Jack is still pissed.
No, he's not. He's not quite dead. He had a lot of HP to begin with, and you're the first person to start hitting him, really.
Okay.
Because Katris was trying, but he had resistance to cold damage, so he kept saving the dexterity save, so having and then having the damage again.
Yeah.
He
it's-
was the big baddie.
That's my turn.
All right, Yoki, you're thump, 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 thump. You're about here. I need you to make another athletic check to try to grab onto the bottom of the boat. Okay, 13's good enough. You latch on with your claws, and you're just like holding on, and you're like, gotta. So you can use your move. Well, I'll say you used your movement Did you want to use your movement to try to stay up with the ship as much as you can while you were going, or were you just going to bounce along the bottom?
I was gonna bounce until I can grab hold of it.
Okay, so that's where you would have ended up if you didn't use your movement speed. So you can crawl at half your movement speed along the bottom, try to get up the side. It's probably about 30 feet, so it's going to take you a couple turns to get there.
What? So if I could go sort of there, but still underneath the boat, and then I've got to come up the boat as well.
Yes. You're clinging onto the side now, and you're about 15 feet away from the edge of the ship.
Yeah.
Where you could make it next turn.
Luckily, I can breathe underwater for an hour.
Yep. Yeah, but Blood can't breathe when he's dead. It's the
Shut
Babau's
up!
turn.
Shut up! You shut up!
You shut your face. Are we gonna lose our captain now too?
It's entirely possible. 13 to hit.
Nope.
19 to hit.
Yeah, that one will hit.
9 points of piercing damage, but you
Oh,
had
thank goodness for those temporary hit points.
you had temporary hit points. He's gonna weakening gaze you because he can, just because that's what he would do. Okay, you failed. Hey, you're weakened. Oh no. What's a good weakened one? Put the boot on your face.
Oh, there's a boot on my face.
All right, Catrus is unconscious. The Dretch. Well,
Oh shit, there's still two of those.
there's still two of
Yeah.
them.
Yep.
Oh, hi.
They don't know that Yoki's climbing up the side. They're just going for whoever's moving, really. They might just try to kill Cyanrath at this point.
He is the
alright.
closest target.
I guess they'll just use their action to dash. Jack, it's your turn.
Okay. Oh no, I'm starting my turn in poison.
You're starting your turn in poison.
This is the worst. Man, oh man.
I guess you guys are gonna join your old crew.
I'm gonna take a stab at the big guy. Okay, 13 damage?
Does he have 1 HP
I
left?
swear to God. 'Cause I don't
He's
have
got
a
fucking one.
He's got 1 HP.
No!
But
Do you have any healing
next crew.
potions on you?
Nope.
He doesn't have a bonus action right now anyway because he's poisoned.
But I can move over here, so it's harder to flank me, I guess.
Because Catrus's unconscious body is lying there.
Protect me,
Using
Beatrice.
his lifeless or nearly lifeless body as a shield.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not doing anything else, so might as
All right,
well.
Yoki, it's your turn. It's going to be 15 feet to climb up on the edge of the ship, but you're basically where you're at, standing on the edge of the ship now. If you use your movement to get there,
Can I
and then
see
you have
this?
your full turn. You're not poisoned.
Can I see
I don't
this
know if you have a
fella?
ranged weapon currently.
I believe he can just summon his thingy because he hasn't done it for a while, and it was kind of
He
like
can
with
bring his hand cannon to him that's lying on the ground over here.
yeah, he can like summon it to him as a free act. Well, I don't.
Yeah, once per
I'm not
long
gonna say a
rest.
free action, but once per long rest, he can do it for quote unquote free, not spending spell slots. Is what I mean by free.
Sure. Yeah, you could see him from where you're at. He's a little obscured. He's probably going to get half cover.
Well, I can't move anywhere, so I am. Risky.
You could use your action to dash and get closer, and then bonus action your hand cannon is a bonus action, so you can move closer.
Are you gonna let me sort of summon it to me and fire it as a bonus action? That's
Yeah,
the way
it's if it's for free without using a spell slot, it's unless the ability says it uses an action to bring it to you, or a bonus action to bring it to you. I don't know how it reads.
You're the artillerist, right?
Yeah, he's an artillerist.
I know it's an action.
It's an action to bring it to you.
It's an action. You can take an action to magically create a small or tiny cannon.
Okay. So yeah, that would be your action to put it in your hand, and then a bonus action to fire it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. This guy.
He gets +2 to his AC from half cover. Doesn't matter. You're just like,
Yes.
and it weaves its way through the railing and just slams into it, staggering it back 5 feet, and it like crumples its chest in. It was bleeding heavily anyway, a bunch of black blood just dripping everywhere, and it just slumps to the ground. Dead.
My turn.
Okay. It's now the Dretch's turn. See if this one can knock Jack unconscious. This one's going to swing at not Catris, but Cyan Wrath. 11, nope. And 9, nope. The other one at Jack. 13 to hit.
Nope.
And 5 to hit. No.
Oh, blast.
I'm starting to panic now.
Yeah, right? Right? My butt is clenched.
R.I.P.
Move on. We don't need to
imagine
say
it, right?
anything.
Jack, your turn.
Just breathing heavily, like gasping for air, hunkered over. I'm gonna take a swing at the guy in front of me.
Okay. Not with a 6, you're not.
Ouch.
Oh.
That was enough to kill it, but you got to roll to hit.
And that is my turn.
I think
Can't
the
bonus
I think the
action.
weakening gaze falls off just because the guy's dead. All right, Yoki, it's your turn. You see that Zix is lying crumpled or leaning up against the railing, his throat ripped out. You see Blood lying on his back, eyes glazed over, blood seeping into the deck. You can't see Catris from where you're at. You see Jack like holding his side heavily, just fighting these last 2 demons with everything he's got. This is the first time you've seen Zix dead and Blood dead, so, or when you first climbed up.
Okay. I'm gonna get up to
I like
here.
how everybody is way more sad that Blood died than Zix.
They didn't
Blue's
really
been
know
with us
Zix.
since the beginning, okay?
Blood survived the
miss us,
Kraken.
like, "Oi, Squawky."
Yeah, I'm gonna book it up to there, and I'm gonna bonus action force cannon that one.
Yeah, 13 points of damage.
And I really want to kill these things. Is this not dead?
Nope. They have 18 HP. Now, these 2 were both hadn't been hurt yet.
Okay. I will firebolt this one. Just don't be a natural one. Okay, I'll take it.
Okay. 18 for you were targeting this one?
Yes.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Okay.
Yoki coming back with a vengeance.
The one in front of Cyanrath, we're going to go in the same order so that it doesn't mess up the rolls. Cyanrath takes 7 points of piercing damage. Ooh, and 8 points of slashing damage. 15 to Cyanrath. And then you're
Okay,
lucky.
got all the good rolls out of the
Right,
way.
I was like, you're lucky, Jack, and I was like, I'm gonna do it in the same order as I did last time because the double crit would have probably killed you.
2 more nat 20s on Jack.
Ooh, 21 to hit for
Oh.
5 points of piercing damage.
I'm unconscious.
Jack is
No.
unconscious,
No, hit him again.
but this so this one doesn't just keep tearing into Jack's body because it got shot in the back by
Yeah.
Yoki.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
okay.
makes sense.
It's gonna go over here and fight the thing that is still a danger. Now, the other ones, they didn't have any other targets, so they just ripped Zix and Blood apart.
Yeah, they did.
And that one misses Yoki.
Yeah.
And so now, Jack, it's your turn. Please make a death saving throw.
Do I
That
have
one.
to?
That's
Ooh.
one failure.
No. At least it's not a critical failure.
All right, Yoki. It's you and the Dretch, buddy. And your captain bleeding out on the ground.
Hey, you're not poisoned.
Oh
That's-
yeah, wait. Oh yeah, because he was.
He
He's in
moved
the
over.
fart club.
Gotcha.
It
He just
started.
moved into the fart club. Gotcha.
Do these guys just continuously fart? Is that what's going on?
It's 1 time per day and it lasts a minute. Actually, you know what?
Yeah, have we had 10 rounds of combat?
I think so. Honestly, it's been so long. I think it's been 10 rounds of combat. We've got 2 dead people, 1 unconscious person. It's got to have been 10 rounds by now.
It's gotta
Um,
be.
Okay.
So,
Okay, good numbers, Yoki. Good numbers. Keep them rolling.
Yeah. I'm gonna use the cutlass on this one.
Okay.
'Cause he's close.
14 per. Oh, that's just enough. Yeah, you cut that one down.
Yay!
And then force cannon that one.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean that one kills it too. So, I would say how do you want to do this, but it's been kind of it's a hollow victory if
Yeah.
but you blast this one and it falls off. It's 5 feet into the water. Actually, you guys
Honestly-
actually killed the one that was the turn order guy last.
Being feared was probably what saved Yoki's life.
Yeah.
I gotta go
I'm-
pee too.
So you see your captain bleeding out. You see Katris is lying unconscious.
Yeah, the first thing I'm doing is book it over here. Ooh, and stand on top of Jack.
Stomp on Jack's face.
Stand on top of me to heal Katris.
So cure wounds Jack.
Okay.
Hello.
That fight was not supposed to be that difficult, but you guys rolled really, really shitty. And they rolled really, really well. 8 points of healing for Captain Jack.
Ow.
And then I will touch. Oh, interesting. You cannot cast from the spell list anymore.
Can't?
Oh. Just curious as to
Like-
why that was. So like on the tab spells, when you're looking through them, you used to be able to just click on it. And it would cast
Did
it
you
from
click
there.
the speaker?
Let me try.
I think that just tells you the description of the spell, but
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I didn't
Okay.
mess with your character sheet at all, so it must have been an update or something.
Yeah, because you
All-
can't.
All I
normally
did
you
was
click on
change the
name.
health of some of the tokens. Like I didn't do anything to your character sheet.
No, I don't think you did. I think it's just doing updates.
Just doing weird things. 8
And-
for Katris. I'll let him know when he gets back.
Because before you could click it and it would auto change your slots remaining. Now you've got to click it in the core page and come back in and change your slots.
Huh.
It's
Weird.
a faff.
You get 8 points of healing, Katris, and come back to consciousness.
And then straight away I'm going to run over to Blood and
Okay.
quite quickly see that there is nothing I can do.
There is nothing you can do.
Oh shit. I'm gonna go over there as well.
Literally no
This
one
was
knows
only
what
day
to
2,
say.
wasn't it?
This is day
Yeah.
2 of this journey, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just silence.
Moment of silence for Blood, everyone's favorite ogre.
Just toss Zix overboard. It's fine.
Fish food.
Well, we as
Get off the
pirates,
deck,
we would give them a sea burial. Same with Blood.
Yeah, I mean Blood's going to wherever the rest of the crew went.
So the Kraken.
He gets to join all of his friends that he was sad that were gone.
Ugh.
I'll look around try and take stock of the rest of the crew, see how they're doing. Presumably they're beat up, but no.
There's cuts and bruises, but no deaths. There was going to be the option to save crew members, if like Katris were to have died, or Jack or Yoki, one of the deck crew would have sacrificed themselves, or could have sacrificed themselves to save you, depending on what you said your character would want to happen, what you would want to happen.
Mm.
But I'm not going to do that for Blood, because Blood is an NPC.
Technically,
He's beloved, but he's
He is no more.
He's
He
not a player
is no
character.
more.
Yeah, death doesn't have any real consequence. If you're just like, yeah, someone else can die in their place each time.
Yeah. That wasn't going to happen for Zix, because Zix was brand new,
Yeah.
and the crew
that
had
makes
no
sense.
loyalty to them. But and it would have been random which deck crew sacrificed themselves to save Katris.
Oof.
And so you would have had to choose if you were okay with one of the deck crew randomly sacrificing themselves, and that would have been Jimmy, Tobias, or Imiga. One of them would have died.
I say
Oof.
fuckface.
Still
He's
have that
like
note.
17. You want you I am amazed that
He's
you're
had a
okay
good
with just
life.
sacrifice. He's had a good life. He was an orphan. What do you mean he had a good life?
He
He's
got
a
to see the
street
open
rat.
sea.
He was a
Oh,
street rat.
Jesus, dude.
Also, Tobias is
Holy-
the good one. Jimmy is the asshole.
Oh, Jimmy was the asshole. I thought it was the other way around.
Oh, we called Tobias fuckface because he was a smartass. But then we found out that Jimmy's so
Jimmy
much
was the one who
worse.
stole all of Jack's money and bought things.
Big fancy hat.
Yep.
Oh, jeez, man.
Yeah, did you want to hear the tearjerker that would have happened? Oh, man.
No,
I had it all planned out.
I don't want to hear the tearjerker.
We've had enough tears.
All right?
I'm sad enough. I don't need to be even more sad playing a pretend game.
Right?
I was like, take your mind off your
Yeah,
your
of
real
what's
life
happened.
stuff, and then Blood immediately dies.
Gosh,
Okay.
and this is why we need therapy.
Yeah.
Yeah, after taking stock, Jack heads back to the helm.
Captain, we should see if there's anything of use on that ship. Steer us in,
yeah.
and I'll jump across, and we can put the anchor down. Take 2 minutes.
Well,
to
you're
grieve.
out at the open sea, so dropping anchor won't do you anything.
We can slow it down. Roll sails and what have you.
Yeah, you could raise the sails and kind of drift.
Yeah. Hoist the sails. And yeah, Oyoki organize an away party.
Yeah, Yoki, you head over there. Whoever you want to take with you, everybody's awake at this point. And you find out that there's really nothing of use over there.
Boo.
The ship has been burned in a lot of places. The sails are barely still working. Anything that was of value had been stripped, or more accurately destroyed, because the demons were just there to ruin everything.
This sucks. We didn't even get booty for all those efforts.
Right. We lost 2 crew members and got fuck all. Okay.
I'm
Oh
pretty
yeah.
sure. Let me double check. I don't think there was anything supposed to be on.
I'd say it could be worse, but I mean, we lost Blood. What would be worse than that?
Well, there was okay. So, give me an investigation check. There is some loot that you can find. Nine. Is going through the captain's quarters. You find a small chest of coins. It's not locked.
It's not locked.
It's not locked.
Is it a mimic?
You get Jordan twice with the
Frickin'
mimic.
PTSD.
Yeah. Just give it a quick once over. Make sure it's not trapped.
Okay. Give me an investigation check again. It's not trapped.
Open it up.
Inside you find 50 gold, 18 silver, and 12 copper. You also find, not destroyed in the captain's quarters, is a singular map. It's a map of the Strait, but it has red X's throughout the sea, but not where there are any islands. Not entirely sure what it means. That was supposed to be for Squawky, but Squawky's not here anymore.
That's Jack's fault.
A little bit. Wait, are you gaslighting me? Because I'm pretty sure Squawky picked up the staff
Picked up
to
the
begin
cursed
with.
items?
You took me to the cathedral. Just saying.
I was just trying to help.
You guys went away from the Everfont where Ugato was like, take me.
Did you say there was,
Take me
sorry,
here,
there
we're
was
gonna go
red
in.
X's on the map, but not on islands?
Yes.
Just
You're not-
randomly throughout
They're
the
just
water.
like in the ocean in places, and you're not sure what it means.
I will take all of that back across.
Okay.
I will hand the chest to Caterus.
I will accept the chest and limp down the stairs with it.
I'll say to Jack, "Is like I found the map, but I'm not really sure what I'm looking at."
You might have to take a look at it.
Yeah, I'll hand it over.
Take the helm for a moment, and I'm gonna see if I can garner anything from studying the map.
Make a religion check.
I am not an intelligent boy.
No idea. You're like, wow, they use a crayon to make these red X's.
Are there any obvious landmarks, like big islands, that would give us some sort of like indication of where these red X's are, or is it just like sort of a blank map with?
No, it's a map of the Strait. It has all the
Okay.
islands, and then it has red X's throughout the sea, not where any of the islands are.
Captain, do you mind if I take a quick look at it?
Yeah, not really my specialty, and I'm not
Do we-
feeling super great.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a glance at it.
Okay. I'm gonna say religion check, but with disadvantage because Jack already tried.
Sorry.
13.
Oh no.
You're not sure.
Do we know if we got any normal maps left on the ship, or did Squawky take them with him?
All of Squawky's maps should be on the ship somewhere.
Yeah, Squawky usually left his maps on the ship.
I'm
And he
gonna
would
go
have
and
not had any reason to take them. At least Ugato wouldn't have taken them.
I'm gonna go and find them, and then I'm just gonna go and try and sit and study.
So yeah, you've
Like-
got regular maps. You've got
I
the
can
merchant
correlate
map,
anything.
the merchant trade route map that Squawky found. Yeah, there's not a lot of information to go off of. You could try to visit where the red X's are.
Yeah, I'm gonna suggest that to Jack.
Yeah, we can add it to our to-do list.
If one of the X's happens to be on our way, it makes no sense not to try.
Between here and Broken Heights, no, there's not an X in nearby.
We're losing a lot of crew. Be tough to make a detour at this point.
I agree, it's not worth it. I'm gonna put Squawky's maps back, but keep that map with the red X's on me.
Anything else you guys would like to do today before we move on?
Nope, I think we're pretty well traumatized from what happened. And we just want to get back before anyone else dies.
Yeah.
The bodies of our fallen crew. We should probably send them off.
Just burial at sea, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Does anybody want to say anything?
I can go first. Well, Blue, how long was Blue on the ship? He's probably been on there for quite some time, right?
Yep.
On the original Reaper. Okay. It is really great to get to know you. Sorry that it ended like this, but you fought well to the end, bud. We'll always remember you. As for you, Six, sorry, kind of rolled the wrong. You rolled like shit. I'm sorry.
Luda's a good man and a loyal companion. He will be missed. Zix was a deckhand.
Or less for a day?
No, period. Full stop.
Okay. Yoki, you want to say anything?
Yoki won't say anything. He'll just
Okay.
put his head down.
And you guys wrap them in a sheet, toss them into the ocean for a burial at sea. Feeding the fishes. And that's the end of day 2 of your week-long journey back to Broken Heights. Yeah. Well, I mean,
5 more days.
it's now the night crew. It's going to be the night crew's turn now.
Somebody's ready to roll that one.
So most of the combats I have are geared towards 5 people. Is there a member of the crew you would like to be your new Blood?
I feel like we promoted someone last episode.
Was it Riz? Let me check.
From what you guys saw,
I think so.
Riff and Havoc are both kind of roguelikes. Other than that, you know, the Salazar and Sylar are kind of like rangers, ranged. One of them's a fighter, one of them's a ranger.
Yes.
You're not entirely sure what Tobias and Jimmy don't really have a specialty, and you're not sure what Imicus is.
I feel like we could benefit with having somebody else who has healing.
Yeah.
None of those guys have healing, do they?
We
Rangers and
need
rogues.
someone who can take a hit and someone who can keep them alive. Like our party is missing like the 2 critical components of a party.
Mm-hmm. You don't have to make a decision now.
Okay.
But this is going to be a rough, long trip. Think about it, and we will move into the night crew. You guys can take a short rest or whatever to recover some of your HP. Use your hit die. You would go back to sleep after lose. Well, if you go ahead and roll a just a straight intelligence check. Yeah. So the night crew doesn't necessarily need to use hit die because they would go back to their long rest.
Oh, okay.
Jack might want to, but I want you guys to make a
Intel.
A group intelligence check?
Constitution. Just a straight Constitution for the night crew people to see if you guys can go back to sleep after traumatically losing your friend Blood. Yoki's fine.
Yoki's just out.
Katris, 4 is not going to cut it. It was a low DC, but 4 is not going to cut it. So yeah, you would have to use some of your hit die to try to get your HP back because
Okay.
you'd just be tossing and turning and not be able to go back to sleep for your long
Sorry,
rest.
night crew's going for a long rest, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That would be a long rest for Yoki, not a long rest for Katris. And Jack will have to stay up during the day by himself and the normal day shift deck crew without Blood. And so if he wants to use some hit die for a short rest, that natural 1 hit die, ooh, baby. Jesus. The game wants Jack to die.
Jeebus.
Hey, there you go. Yeah, do you have any
In
left?
total, 14,
Um,
15, 16, 17, 18.
I'm
I
gonna
have
roll.
1 more left.
Well, Jesus! Twice, 3 times you rolled a 1.
God damn.
Oh. Alright, well, it's going to be a couple days before I get those hit die back. Jesus.
Okay. That's better.
Katris is like, yeah, I'm good. Rolling better on 1d6 than freaking Jack was on 1d8. Okay, so it is the beginning of the night shift, so I need someone on the night crew to roll for a random encounter. Maybe you guys will just get lucky and it won't be a combat encounter.
Maybe. Who's rolling? You wanna-
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm still doing math from the loot, so
Go ahead and
am
roll,
I,
Yuki.
what am I rolling? D20.
Just a d20, straight d20. 3. What is a 3 on night 2? Interesting. Well, okay. Uh you guys are, just sailing through the night, thinking about your losses. Jack, you're asleep in your quarters. You've had time to process your grief a little bit, so it's not as hard for you to go to sleep. It's still kind of a restless night. You dream of your friendship with Blood and how much he meant to you. And you guys are just kind of like a little bit checked out. Imiga's like sad on the crew, on the deck crew as well, but and then you hear something run into the you hit something semi-solid, and then you hear tearing of the wood as something crawls up the front of the ship.
Oh, jeez.
Anyway, did you guys see the X's I marked on the map?
Yeah.
Yes.
Those are the X's. Let's see, which one are we switching to? We're switching to this one. You're not currently in combat, but you see this massive sea serpent crawl up the front of the ship, and you hear it. I don't know if that's coming across on my mic, but
No.
I'm making sniffing noises, and you can hear it, and it looks at you and it speaks. It's very like watery and gurgly, and it goes, I can smell your treasure. Give it to me.
Oh, you're not touching our fucking treasure.
How much do you want?
All of it.
I kindly refuse.
If we could come to some sort of agreement, we might be all right. You can't have all of it.
He wants it.
Did you say they?
I said
think he
I.
said we.
I want it.
I want it. I thought you said they want it. I was like, shit, there's more of them.
Oh
There's
no. He wants it. Your knowledge of the sea is that this isn't a full-grown sea serpent. It's fairly small, but it's a huge creature. 3 by 3. Do you just want to say no?
I mean, I personally want to say no.
Was
I'll
it
give
enough
you-
to wake me up?
I'll give you what's in my pocket if you leave now.
Not enough. I smell it ahead.
And it starts to crawl. I'm going to move her out of the way because she's technically not part of the combat. It crawls towards the captain's quarters.
I'm gonna pull
Oh.
out. I'm gonna pull out my guns and hold them up and be like, "I'd stop there if I was you."
It snaps at you, and you've made a threatening move, so it's going to be everybody roll for initiative.
Oh,
I hadn't quite cleared the turn list,
Oh,
but
crap,
Jack, you
baskets.
don't have a token on the board.
Ah,
What?
I said, Jack, you don't have a token on the board, so I gotta go grab it real quick.
wait, can I drag me onto the board? I can drag me onto the board. Ha ha! I'm sleeping. Well, was sleeping.
I like how Squawky's on there.
Hey, cat, I can't see the turn order. Don't look at me like that.
Not anymore.
He was.
Okay. Well, I don't need these 3 character sheets anymore because Blood is dead.
No.
Gonna have to make a new one for whoever you choose to be your new NPC buddy. And let me roll initiative for this guy. All right, so Jack, you are currently asleep.
Okay.
So Yoki, you're first.
Can I? So would they have? I don't know if it's woken them up.
You haven't made enough noise yet. No, it just bumped into the front of the boat, not enough to like rock him awake.
I'm gonna blow my gunnery master's whistle.
You could just fire your pistol, and that's probably
is
enough
that.
to wake the captain up.
All right, we'll do that then. I will.
Boom,
You
boom.
both.
I'm just gonna go all in on it. So flintlock.
9 does not hit. But
And
Jack,
Force-
you like you shoot up, and you're like from your nightmare, and you're like, why is this happening?
Why now?
force cannon.
12 also does not hit.
Use all my luck.
Off of its scales, and it snarls at you and snaps its jaws. It's now the sea serpent's turn. Yoki engaged it, so it's going to. Oh man, this just feels mean. This was supposed to be one of the harder combats, but you can technically get out of it. It's going to spew frosty rime breath at Yoki. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. 16, you succeed, so you take 24 points of cold damage.
what the fuck?
That hurts.
Shit.
Nobody on the crew was particularly durable besides Blood.
No.
But it spews on you, and then it's just gonna. What is it? Oh, yeah. It only has a 10-foot movement speed. it's a water critter that's on the deck of the boat. All right, Catrus, it's your turn. You saw it just spew cold and frosty water all over Yoki, and Yoki comes up sputtering and leaning heavily. You could tell that it hurt.
All right. Well, I'm gonna cast Chaos Bolt as a level 2 spell.
21 does hit.
And then for
what
the
kind of
type,
damage?
hold on. So I get
A 5 or a
5
4?
plus 4. Okay. Five or 4. Okay, so 5, 4. Ooh, let's do lightning damage.
Yeah, you just send out a chaos bolt, and it just like it starts, rotating different elements, and then turns into a ball of lightning. It just slams into it, and it just kind of like staggers for a second, and it just turns and roars at you.
And I'm gonna move over this way a little bit, just in case it has a cone AoE or something.
It was a cone that it spewed on Yoki. It went to like about here.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna move away from Jack just in case. Okay, that's my
Well,
turn.
Jack is in his room underneath you.
Oh,
He just woke up because he heard the sound of the gunshot.
I'm gonna go
So-
this way then, opposite
Jack,
direction of
you
you.
wake up. Your bed is like about here.
Okay, I was gonna ask how many feet to get from bed to not bed.
Your bed's about there it's like in these 4 blocks is your bed.
So that's 20 feet?
Out the door, and you see a giant sea serpent that is crawling along the deck. You see Yoki is still covered in like rime water and cold and ice, and he's just like you can see him shivering, and he's got his guns out.
We can't catch a break.
And nope.
I think that's the end of my movement, my normal movement. I will bonus action offhand shoot at it with my pistol.
Okay.
Make sure I don't do sneak attack. Pistol offhand.
22 to hit for
Woohoo!
2 points of piercing damage.
How? Oh, because I don't add Dex on my off-hit attacks. That's right.
Yep. So you're just like, and it just like looks at you like and cocks its head.
I will ready an action with my main hand to attack it with my Blade of the Dark, whatever, when it gets in range.
It's like it just goes.
Give it to us.
You have what?
Yoki's turn.
I
Yeah,
am
Jack
gonna.
has no idea what the conversation was.
I'm gonna
I just
pull
know it
out
looks bad.
the 13 gems I have left.
Okay.
And be like, "You want these?" And then I'm gonna wait for it to respond.
Okay. Go ahead and make a persuasion check since you engaged it.
Very good at this.
12. It's not terrible, and it sees the gems in your hand and it stops, and you can hear the snipping sound again.
It is a start.
And that's its turn. Gatris, your turn.
So the jewels that Yoki is holding out, did he just pull them out of his pocket?
His pouch, yeah.
They're
Pouch,
my
okay.
Because I
ones
don't-
that I had.
I don't think he, or maybe he, did you give them to Gatris? As part of the
No,
pool?
Jack did.
Gotcha.
I kept mine because I used 3 for an arcane trigger.
Oh, right, yep.
And then Squawky sold his.
You get 3 for an arcane trigger that you did not have a chance to use, because...
I've still got it.
Yeah, you do. You have a way to set up a bomb from a long ways away.
That's true.
got a
Okay.
great idea.
I mean, I'm not gonna have any jewels.
Set up a bomb on your own deck? That just sounds like a bad idea. It's probably going to do more damage to the ship than the sea serpent.
I might be like, I gotta, since noticing that Yoki's trying to do a peaceful alternative, I'm gonna say, below deck, I got a chest full of gems. Would you be interested in that?
Okay. Yeah, make a persuasion check. Okay.
Ooh.
I mean, it turns its head and looks at you. So we're going to kind of like suspend combat since you guys are trying to talk to it and you've convinced it twice. It looks at you and it's like,
Yes. Yet the treasure.
Okay, I'm gonna go down. Sorry, Jack. I'm gonna get the chest of
Wait.
gems.
What's going on? Wait, it wants our treasure?
Yes, but
Oh.
we're negotiating rather than well, because you gave it to me. I'm gonna go down to the hold, which is where I'm gonna store all that stuff. So I'm not even gonna. I'm gonna go by you, and I'm just gonna say sorry, Jack.
Wait. How much are you grabbing? I will try to whisper to Catrus.
I'm gonna
okay,
give
make
him.
a stealth check or sleight of hand. It's probably the same for you, right?
Yep.
Yeah, you're whispering, so it would more be a sleight of hand trying to get the sea, so the sea serpent doesn't see you. What? I don't know. No idea what its passive perception is. No, it doesn't see what you doesn't see you whispering to Catrus.
I'm gonna whisper back. Just the one small chest.
Okay. All right,
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll a sleight of hand for you, Catrus, since you're talking back. It like visibly its eyes follow you.
Love it.
You want all of it. Tell you what. Half. Then we both walk away from here uninjured. Well, less injured.
Its only response is all.
Oh.
Catrus, do you continue downstairs?
Yeah, I will continue downstairs.
Okay. You do know that, like, it could smell, from what you could tell, it was smelling something, and it was heading towards where your treasure is kept.
It was heading towards where Jack keeps his treasure.
Well, technically, it was heading towards Jack's chambers, but also that leads down below decks too.
Oh, okay. I thought it was at the bow of the ship.
They both go down.
My bad. Okay.
But yes, so where your storeroom is on the bow. So you know that it can smell treasure, but you don't know how much it can smell.
What if so I come downstairs, and then as I'm working my way this way, I'm gonna signal to Sylar and Imiga to grab a bunch of gunpowder.
Well, Imiga's up on deck. I just moved her down to get her out of the way.
Oh,
She's
Sylar
one of
and
the deck
Salazar.
crew. Sylar and Salazar are the below deck crew members that are awake at nighttime.
Okay, cool.
I mean, Tobias and Jimmy and Havoc and Riff have all woken up because the gunshot is not quiet.
So I wanted to ask, because it might actually affect this encounter. If I think earlier on I gave Blue a gem to cover my debt.
No, you gave him gold.
I gave him gold.
He didn't want the gem. He said, "That's not gold." You gave him cold hard cash.
I think you gave the gem to Catrus, and then Catrus just paid out of the booty.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that might have been.
I probably would have gone and gotten that gem and just keep it on me.
Okay.
I know it's sort of dipping into profits, but
you also did you also didn't take any of Blue's treasure off of his body.
See, I thought about that, but then I thought you would have left it with him.
I was honestly thinking about putting treasure on his body as kind of like a
Well, he had around
symbolic
3,000
gesture.
gold.
Okay, so he had his own treasure. That's okay.
He had his share. Yeah,
3,000.
you could have taken it off of his body, and I wouldn't have argued with you. You're pirates. If
But
you
we're
would,
also
like,
soft-hearted when it comes to our crew.
yeah, I'm assuming you you just left his weapons on him, unless you wanted to keep them as mementos.
Yeah, who's gonna be able to lift him?
I
you
mean,
know who we-
you could literally just put him in. Jack could put his axe in his office as like a display, just be like Blue's axe or something. But give some character to the ship.
Do you know
I
who
just
we
wanted to
didn't
keep
frisk?
The gem.
Zix. Why didn't we frisk Zix? He meant nothing to us.
Zix didn't have any gold.
Oh, okay. Good.
Just bottles of
He
vinegar.
was poor people.
No, Zix had gold. He had the gold that he won from the betting.
Oh, that's right.
Okay, it was like 200 gold.
Yeah, it was small potatoes.
He was poor people.
I mean, we're poor people.
No, you're not.
Once the loot's divvied up, everyone's gonna have like 100 gold.
So
Wrong.
Oh.
You guys got 2,000 gold worth of gems each off the freaking mysterious island.
Yeah, but isn't there like 20 crew to distribute it amongst?
You don't have to split it evenly. You have to pay the crew. You think Captain Grimm just split the treasure evenly?
Okay.
no,
No,
So-
you've seen inside his house.
I've been doing the math. So don't worry
You
about
just-
it. We
you
just
gotta
have to
pay
figure out what
him.
we're gonna pay. Yeah.
You were splitting evenly with Blood because he was your friend.
Okay.
So I'm gonna tell Siler and Salazar as I go downstairs, grab as much gunpowder as you can carry and follow me to the hold. And my
Like-
plan is to have them sprinkle it around on the containers and the bags and everything that has treasure in it in hopes that it will mask the scent. I'm assuming gunpowder is stinky. I don't actually know.
Yeah, it's fairly pungent.
I think so.
Yeah.
Probably has sulfur in it.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's sulfur and like charcoal mixed together.
So I'm gonna grab because I know I said that one small chest. So I'm gonna get a bigger chest.
Jack's
I don't
chest that he
know.
stole off the island.
No, I was gonna get a bigger one because that's the small chest is what I was originally going to give it.
Well, I thought you were talking about the small chest you got off the Harbinger. The one that Yoki just found.
Oh,
You have multiple chests. You have a pretty big one. Then you have the one that Jack got that was around 2,000 gold in it. Then you have the really small one that we just found that only had 50 gold in it. But
I was thinking about the one from the island. So the rest
So
of us
that's-
grabbed
yeah.
gems. I was
Okay.
gonna grab Jack's chest with 2,000 gold.
Okay.
Okay, that is what I'm gonna grab and take upstairs.
So
Okay.
after Catrus leaves, we'll turn back to the serpent. So, where are you from?
it just like looks at you. It's like you can hear it sniffing you. It's like
Got any,
I can
any little
smell it on
kids?
you. Give it to me.
How long you been raiding the ocean?
make a persuasion check or a deception check, technically, because you're trying to hide your.
They are the same.
Yes.
And it's like
I have been here many years.
What do you plan on doing with all this treasure?
I am a dragon. It will surround me in my lair.
I noticed you got no excuse me. I noticed you got no arms. How are you gonna get it back down there?
just like glances at you.
Enough talk.
No, but it's a legitimate question. Like, are you just gonna eat
Enough!
it and crap it out later? I like.
Let's see if it's breath recharged at this point.
It
No!
probably has.
It's been about 4 rounds. Yep, it's got it back.
Oh no.
And you can see like the ice and frothy that it spewed on Yoki start to froth around its mouth as it's getting impatient with these mere humans. mere mortals.
Seeing that, I'm gonna cure wounds myself.
Okay,
Well, it sees you heal yourself because it's not a quiet thing. You have to do verbal and somatic.
Wait, you have level 4 spells?
No,
That's level
no.
2.
That's he rolled a
Oh.
4 for his level 2.
Oh,
podcast.
for the yeah, okay.
No, he's a half caster. He has level 2 spells.
I'm assuming while they're keeping it busy, I'm gonna make sure.
While they've been chit chatting, you and your weak ass are trying to haul 2,000 gold in a chest up top.
Hey, listen, I'm actually kind of strong. Got some pretty decent constitution.
It's not strength.
Oh, you right.
Strength is strength.
Strength is strength.
Right.
Constitution is your health.
My health, you right.
Strength
Okay.
is your physical strength.
Then I don't know, we'll just be dragging it up because I gave Sylar and Salazar a task to do, so they're doing that.
They're doing that. They've filled the hold with dumped out gunpowder. And you
Just
finally
waiting for
make it
this
up
to go
top.
sideways.
What did you just open the chest?
Oh, me? I'm gonna drag it off. I'm gonna drag it up the stairs somehow miraculously. And I'm gonna sit there and I just kind of like slap at the latch to get it to open up and be like, here's what we
Okay,
got.
You really did grab everything.
Make a deception check. Both of you, separate rolls.
Damn it.
Oh no!
Oh fuck!
I'm so tired that I'm like, oh yes, the sever thing.
Everything.
I mean, it glances at both of you, and it's like,
I will give you one more try. But you test my patience.
They walk downstairs, jiggle it around a bit, walk back up. Here you go. Here's everything.
No, he doesn't let you take this chest away.
I guess I'll all right, give me a second. There's one more. And then I'm gonna go grab the little chest that Yoki found.
Uh-huh.
Listen, the last time we had a lot of treasure, the Kraken ate it all. I really want to keep my treasure.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna go grab the one, dust off the gunpowder from the top of it, and then bring the small chest back up.
Yeah, you set it down.
Listen, sir, we've had a lot of infighting and deaths in our crew, and we haven't got the loot that we normally would find on the high seas. Would you please just take what we got and go?
Make a deception check with a disadvantage.
Please, Lord, spare us.
You rolled a
That's-
natural 20 and a 19.
That's good.
Okay. The DC was pretty high because you guys have been fucking around, and it can smell what you tried to do to this chest because of the leftover gunpowder residue that's on it. But you rolled a 23, and it's like,
Do not let them say I am not benevolent.
and it just goes over and it scoops up the chests in its mouth, and dives off the side of the boat.
Thank you, your greatness. As soon as I see his head dip below the way, stupid dragon.
Oh, sorry, Jack, but 2,000 gold is a small sacrifice.
Yeah.
Put it at around 2,500 because you can fit 500 gold in the small chest.
2,500. Okay. Well, the small chest, I'm just going to undo all the math that I just did.
I
And then
wish I'd
Assuming,
put my...
like, I'm going on the assumption that you filled up the chests as full as they could look to make them look better.
Oh, okay. So I'll just deduct 2,500 and call it.
Yes. because the little chest had some gold in it, but it was not very full.
Should have cheated, thrown a few cannonballs in there.
So what I was thinking of doing, I was hoping it would tell me how it was going to take it. I assumed it was his mouth, but I was going to go over and drop the gems in and a stick of dynamite, but with the arcane trigger, and then when it scoops it up in his mouth and jumps overboard, detonate it.
Oh
Well,
man.
It didn't take your gems.
It did no. That's why I didn't.
So you didn't lose those. Because Katris rolled a 23 with disadvantage. The
Sick of our shit.
the dice said yay this time. The dice said nay when Blood and Zix died.
Yeah.
I'm going to walk over to Katris and say, here, we need to replenish some of the ship stocks. Have some of these, and I'm going to give you 10 of my gems.
And Yoki's like, ow, that fucking hurt.
Now, if you don't
Almost
mind,
Almost
I'm gonna
enough
have
to
a little.
instantly kill you if you didn't save.
Yeah. If you don't
You
mind,
rolled really
I'm gonna
well.
go and
49 on 70-10 is pretty high.
I'm gonna go and warm up.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Yoki.
All right. Well, that was the encounter for the evening.
I'm gonna go back to sleep.
Jack goes back to bed, gets his long rest in.
Yay.
And you guys wake up in the morning. Back to Ooh, awkward.
What was that? I didn't see it.
Blue and Squawky were still on the
Oh.
still on the map. Yeah, so I need, well, Jack, you're the only day crew member. I need you to roll for weather to start the day.
Is that D100?
D100.
It's perfect.
98. Really? Well, you get scorching heat again.
Oh, it's not perfect. Well, I mean, at least Yoki's warming up.
Yeah, like before you hit the mysterious island, it's suddenly unbearably hot again. And you don't know why this keeps happening on the high seas. It should not get this hot. But it is.
Global warming.
As you're sailing, before you roll for the random encounter during the day, you hear Jimmy shout, "Captain, I see smoke!"
I will take a look.
Yeah, you see plumes of smoke off in the distance.
Oh, in the distance, I was thinking it was on our ship. I was like, shit.
No.
Fuck, the ship's on fire.
Oh, by the way, during the rest of the night shift, I would have had Sylar and Salazar help clean the gunpowder off of the money.
Okay.
That would have
As
definitely
much as they can, yeah.
happened. Yeah.
Oh, is it along our path?
Yep.
I guess I'll continue on. We're still flying the flags of the Empire, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And under the guise of the Jester's Folly. Okay. As you get closer, you can see that it is indeed a ship that is burning, and it is beginning to sink into the sea. With your stupid high passive perception, you can see that the sea is riddled with corpses.
Okay. But it's just the one ship? There aren't any other ships visible?
No other ships that you can see, no.
Okay. I will start directing the crew to... I don't know how far away we're at this point, but I'll continue towards the ship and start directing the day crew to bring the ship to a stop as best we can near it.
Yep. They raise the sails, you kind of coast in. The ship is beginning to slowly sink into the waves.
And I'll shout off the deck, like, "Ahoy there! Anyone still alive?" Wow, no response.
It not immediately. You can hear over the sounds of crackling and fire. You can hear a slight crying.
Who on her day crew can swim real good? I'm trying to avoid waking up Yoki. Yoki needs to sleep. Probably just wake up Yoki.
So does Catrus. He didn't get a
Riff.
long rest.
Riff is a Triton or a Sea Elf. He's one of those two. I can't remember.
I think he's a Triton. He
He's a
looks like a Triton.
He has a swimming. He can swim.
My notes say he's a former Triton and brother of former crew member. I think something in there is a typo.
He's going through changes. It's allowed. It's 2023.
He's forgotten who he is.
He's a trans Triton.
I guess if I sort of pick up that there's crying, I will shout Riff over.
He comes running up on deck, yeah.
Riff, I think there are survivors amongst the wreckage. I want you to go search for them.
He's like, yes, sir. Just kind of hops to it, and he just like looks over the edge. It's like, I see someone waving, sir.
Good.
He just looked over the edge.
Yeah, Jack could have done that.
Oh. Well, I mean, I ran to the edge and shouted.
But you also didn't say you were looking for who shouted. How am I supposed to know that's what you wanted to do?
All right, okay. Well, I need to send Rift anyways. Go get him, Rift.
Rift's like, hey, Tobias, hand me that rope.
Yeah, we'll lower a rope for you.
And it's a grappling hook, and he chucks it, and it catches onto this. It's a piece of driftwood, part of the ship, and there's a young, looks to be a boy, waving, and there's a couple other people that are like unconscious on the driftwood. And the boy catches it and like hooks it to it, and Riff starts hauling. He's not super strong. He's not blued.
He gets him. Can I tell if the people who are unconscious are still alive and breathing from where I'm at?
Looks like one of them is breathing.
I'll point him out to Riff. I don't think that one's going to be able to catch the rope.
Well, they're all on the same piece.
Oh.
And so the
Convenient.
boy has attached it to. And yeah, they get to the edge, and that's when Riff like hops down on like the side ladder and grabs the boy and puts him up, and then he hops in the water and wraps it around the driftwood, and the rest of the crew hauls these other two up on the deck. And one looks to be a somewhat armored, paler person, hard to ascertain just what they are. They look human. The other one is a half elf, also very pale, with 2 puncture points in her neck.
Interesting. I'll start issuing orders to have them take the conscious ones below deck. Take them below deck. Get them dried off. And
Only the boy was still conscious.
Yeah.
And then the one who didn't look like it was breathing suddenly spits up some water and sits up. Zach, if you would like to introduce your character.
Oh.
Yay!
So what What he looks like is a. I think we have one on the crew already. Let me see if I can find him. He's a tiefling. Like he looks like a tiefling, like kind of like Havoc. He's got that pale blue skin. He's got one of the fucking whoop-de-doo mustaches.
Whoop-de-doo.
Whoop-de-doo
What's
mustache.
that?
Yeah,
What
you
is
know
that?
the twirly ones.
He's got a
Oh!
French mustache.
Yeah, he's got one of those on. He's got
He
a
looks
bit of
like a
armor
dandy.
on. Yeah. The tips of his mustache and hair have kind of a blue tint to them, and he's got two horns, two smaller. I believe they're smaller than Havoc's. Yeah, smaller horns than Havoc does, and he appears to be lightly armored. Medium armor, anyway.
Vermont weapons.
Yeah, he's got an axe and he's got a shield. I can't see his picture very well. I believe.
Well, that's what they see. What does your character say anything?
He'll look around and ask, "Where am I?"
You're aboard the Jester's Folly. We rescued you from the remains of that ship, along with two others. One's already being brought below decks to be tended to. If you'd like to join him.
He will nod and he'll get up and follow.
Okay, I want to loot the third one after they're out of sight.
Okay. That one's not dead.
I know.
Okay.
Savage.
Go ahead and make an investigation check. You don't find anything.
Damn. Well, definitely.
It's almost like
unconscious and
they were attacked and looted.
definitely unconscious and still alive.
Barely.
Anybody know any healing spells?
Yes.
Yeah, we're
Is-
still asleep.
Yoki's
Yeah.
I
asleep.
know you
So is
guys are
Catrus.
still asleep. I just talked to the day crew.
On the day crew, no.
Oh, good, good. Somebody go grab Yoki.
I'll come.
And
Really groggily. Like,
I
I
guess
Captain.
I'll also have a couple other people carry this unconscious person down to be with the other two. So presumably Yoki won't have very far to go because everyone's below decks now.
Okay. I'm assuming that would have woken me up too. So.
Yeah, I'll wake Catrus up.
Oh, what's going on?
What, what,
Imaga comes out too, and she's like, "Yoki, if you want, I can heal."
be much obliged if you take that one and I'll take this one.
She looks over the tiefling gentleman who did not say what his name was.
Nobody
she's
asked.
like, she's like, are you hurt? You look okay.
He'll look at her and go, "I feel fine. It was a rough night, but I feel fine for the most part."
Oh, okay. And she looks over the boy. I guess were you going over to the unconscious one?
Yeah.
Okay. She checks over the boy, and he seems unhurt as well.
I will check over the unconscious one.
Make a medicine check. 15. It seems like she's been mostly drained of blood. She has 2 puncture points on her neck.
Okay. Would I know anything about that?
Yeah. Yeah, you know what vampires are.
Captain, come and have a look at this.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Captain Turnbrow of the Jester's Folly, and you are.
No,
She's still unconscious.
She's
Oh,
unconscious.
this is the
Look at
unconscious one.
look at these
Oh,
two. Look at these 2 puncture marks on her neck. It's
do I know
vampires.
what vampires are?
Yep.
Yeah.
Do
That
in this
wrong.
world
You
is
guys,
it if you get
have
bit by a
tangled with
vampire?
vampires in the past.
you get bit by a vampire, do you turn into a vampire?
Only if you die. Only if you are drained all the way.
And
Ah.
would I know that specifically?
Go ahead and roll a history check. Actually, yeah, history's fine. History or religion, whichever you're better at. Jack, you have no idea. Yoki, yeah, you know how vampires are made. Generally, they have to be drained completely of blood and then buried under the ground, and then they rise 24 hours later as a thrall to whichever vampire bit them. You do know that there are some vampires who can create thralls by having them die and be consecrated, buried under the sea.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna cure wounds this one.
Emiga's like, I can too.
Would Catrus also know this information?
Catrus would know what vampires are. You didn't roll to see if you knew how vampires are made.
Okay, can I
I'm
roll?
Go on, sorry.
Yeah, go ahead. Religion or history, whichever one you're better at.
They're equivalent. What's your religion? Oh no. Okay.
You have
Catrus
no
knows
idea how
all.
vampires are made.
They just
Captain,
still half asleep.
Captain, I suggest we get a move on as quickly as possible, though. Because
Move
if
on,
what's
mummy.
happened, get the boat moving, get the ship moving. Because if what's happened is what I think might have happened, we don't want to be around here for much longer.
I'll turn the other two. Were you two attacked by vampires?
The boy's like shaking, and you can see him keep glancing at the other figure, and then kind of like glancing away. He's like,
Glancing
he
at
nods.
the tiefling,
Yes,
like reassuringly or nervously.
nervously. Well, make an insight check, but yeah,
I was
nervously.
like, do I notice?
Yeah, nervously.
Hey.
Yeah, nervously.
I'm gonna walk up to the boy. If you got anything to say, you can say it. Don't worry about him.
He's like, sorry, I need to go back over to my world document. Let's see. He's like, well, my dad was captain of that ship, but he hid me in the floor, so the vampires weren't able to get me.
Why'd you glance nervously at this fella?
I've never seen him before.
He wasn't on your ship before. Gun comes
I'll
out
turn
instantly
to-
up against the tiefling. Why were you there?
Turn to Zach's character. Have you ever seen this one before?
Have I seen that one before? He points
seen
to
the
the
boy?
child.
No, you've never. You don't know who the people you were fished out of the ocean with.
He'll shrug and go, I've never seen that one. Looking with your 21 passive perception, my character seems like the lights are on, but nobody's home.
Do
Oh.
any of you know each other?
He's like I know who she is.
Oh, you said you didn't know who this one is, but the
I-
unconscious one.
Yeah, she was a member of our crew. I don't know who he is.
That's why I don't know if it come across. Yoki would have pulled out his flintlock and held it straight up at the tiefling and said,
Okay.
"Who are you and what are you doing there?"
He'll look at you and go, I am Zafran Eladrin. I am sitting here.
Oh no, honey.
Again,
Insight.
he's got that look on his face, like lights are on, but nobody's home.
I mean, that's pretty self-evident. Do you want to explain why you're on a ship that nobody knows who you are,
He was never on the ship.
or at least on the wreck?
He'll
nobody
say,
knows
I
who you are.
never made it to the ship.
Did you come from the ship that attacked?
No.
So how did you get here? How are you in the middle of the ocean?
I remember how I ended up here, right?
Yep.
Or did I? Okay.
You remember your backstory. But so this is not when you were betrayed. This is sometime later, after you had been
Okay.
rescued by what rescued you. So I'll leave it up to you how much you want to tell them. It's going to be hard to get these people to understand exactly why you're here.
Yeah, no, he'll just go, I was fished out of the water. I was not part of their crew. I was part of another ship's crew, but
You definitely need to make a deception check.
I was part of another ship's crew, and I was lost to the sea.
Insight check.
Insight.
Do we
Fuck off,
believe
Jack.
him?
Oh, fuck off, Yogi.
You guys do not believe Catrus, you do,
Okay, just
but you guys know that there's some truths to what he was saying, but he's hiding something.
Alternative
Something.
boy, did your ship fish this man out of the sea?
No, I haven't seen him until he was on that piece of driftwood. I don't
see.
know where he came from. He just was suddenly there.
Still pointing the gun at Zach's character. I'm gonna pull out the silk rope from my bag and say, I'm sure you'll understand, but we just need to take precautions. We've lost too much already. And I'm gonna start binding your hands and feet.
I mean, he'll hold him out. He's just like, okay.
So I'll bind him up so he can't. And if you don't mind, I'm not gonna do anything with them. I'm just gonna take your weapons and your shield and put them to the side so that you can't grab them at all.
Yogi Imaga, do we need to be worried about this unconscious one?
No,
She
she
didn't wake
should
up
be
when you
fine.
healed her.
Okay.
Didn't wake up.
She did not wake up when you healed her.
Imiga, do you mind giving her a second look over? I'm not too well versed in medical stuff.
She's like, yeah. She's like, well, we healed her physical wounds, but she's been, she's like, well, we healed her physical wounds, but she was drained of so much blood. It's going to take a while for her body to re-blood itself, basically.
We give her the care. Do you think we have the stuff necessary to give her the care?
She's her physical wounds are healed. It's just going to take some time and making sure she gets water. And if we can feed her some like soup while she's unconscious.
We can do that. Get her in a bed. We need to take care of her, otherwise she could become a problem as well.
I'll go coordinate getting the ship moving again. And then Zafran, if that is your name, we'll have much to discuss. I'll head back.
Anybody know what cleric subclass knows? Zone of Truth. Or is that only a paladin spell?
I think some. I don't think it's just a paladin spell.
Zone of Truth. Zone. Second level spell.
Bard, cleric,
and paladin. Why was it not on the cleric spell list?
Because sometimes Roll20 is silly.
There it is. Imiga like speaks up and she's like, I can make it so he has to tell us the truth.
I think you
Oh.
should.
All right. I'll leave you three to continue the investigation.
Okay.
Interrogation. That's the word.
She's going to cast Zone of Truth. So if you want to resist it, Zach, you need to make a
That's a
charisma saving
throw, right?
The answer to your question, Zach, is no.
11.
That's a lot of charisma.
You fail for sure. So for 10 minutes, you guys can ask any questions, and he has to tell you the truth.
But I don't have to answer the question.
Or remain silent.
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
Okay, so we'll try again. Where exactly did you come from?
Would you like help?
I forget the name of his ship.
Well, the very vague and basic answer would be underwater.
Yeah, no, that's how he'll answer. He'll be like, I came from under the water.
I mean, that tracks. He's a Triton.
No, he's a tiefling.
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 Oh, okay, never mind. That does not track.
Tiefling, not Triton.
I'd like you to elaborate on that.
I was in the water, and now I'm not.
How did you get into the water in the first place?
I fell from the gangplank.
You were thrown off.
No, I was thrown from the gangplank.
Not necessarily from the gangplank, but yeah.
Would you care to tell us why you were thrown off your ship?
You can be vague. You don't have to tell him what ship. You can just say something simple like, the captain thought I betrayed him.
Yeah, he'll just kind of go, the captain thought I betrayed him.
I'm trying to help him answer by not betraying his backstory.
My captain thought I betrayed him, so he threw me in the water. And then I ended up on the driftwood with the woman and the child.
Did you betray him?
No. I did not attack their ship either.
Did your ship attack their ship? I mean, after you were tossed off board.
No.
Nope.
I know
Or,
nothing of their ship
well,
other than it sank.
Technically, yes, but he doesn't know that.
I know nothing of their ship other than it appears to have sank.
There is some lost time between the time Zach was thrown off of that ship and now. But you don't know that, and he doesn't know that. So he doesn't know that his former ship is the one that attacked this one.
So as far as he's aware, I have no idea what happened to their ship other than it sank.
He just
And
appeared
I
on that
ended up-
driftwood with the other two survivors from the sea.
Okay, so answer me this. Was your former captain a vampire?
You don't have to answer.
He'll just kind of stare blankly at Yoki.
Hey, tell me, what's your name?
Zafran Eladrin.
Zephyr.
He did
Zephyr.
introduce himself.
Oh, he did? Okay.
Yeah, that's when I changed my name, is once I said, this is my name.
Oh, okay.
But now we believe him.
Now we believe him. So,
But he did not attack that ship, and he does not know who the child or the woman are.
I got a question, Zephyrin. What do you do for a living?
He's a sailor.
I am a sailor.
You are a sailor. Okay, so you served aboard the ship. How long have you been on that ship?
Fuck, how long has he been on that ship?
Well, I
he'll
don't know
say,
if you. I don't know if you did an age. How old are you? You don't have to tell them. You can just message me. Because I know you're pretty old. Or you've got to be at least. I mean, you have to be pretty old because of where you were.
Well, as long as we keep this up Zach, you might have a character that lasts the rest of this session.
Yay!
Okay.
Unless Yoki gets tired of your answers.
So, it's up to you, but this is out of character, guys, just so I don't have to just keep messaging him. You've been on that crew for roughly 100 years.
He'll just kind of sit there and go, I've kind of lost count. I've been on the crew, part of that crew for a very, very long time.
Mm-hmm. And has your captain been the captain the whole time?
I have not known another captain.
By any chance, is he a male elf?
He'll say no.
Okay. Well, good news, folks. It's not Malvor or Captain Romanoff, so that's good. That also means there is another ship full of vampires floating around out there. I can't think of anything else I want to ask him.
This is totally just by the by. Don't read too much into this, but can you cook?
I'm not much of a cook, but I can definitely take a hit. I was part of the boarding party.
You generally led the boarding party.
I was the leader of the boarding party. I know some healing. Very little.
Yeah, it was worth a shot, Yoki.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I'm gonna pull Jack and Yoki to the side and just be like, well, what do you think? I mean, I believe, partially because of the spell, but also I believe that he might have been a pirate and they didn't destroy this crew. And we could probably invite him to join ours since we're clearly short some people.
So Jack did go back on deck to get the ship moving again.
Okay.
So you'll have to catch him up to speed,
Okay.
assuming you do. So he betrayed his pirate, his captain.
He did
No.
not.
He
says
said he
he did
didn't.
not. His captain thought he got
The cap-
betrayed.
Yeah.
Okay.
This guy
And
was
you-
thrown overboard, and
You want him to join our crew?
I mean, we could use another set of hands.
Yeah, we could.
Even if he doesn't join our crew, we can put him to work until we can figure out what to do with him.
All right.
I suggest keeping his weapons with one of us for now, until we trust him
Trial.
enough.
Mm.
The moment he's
See
tied
how
up,
useful. Yeah.
All right.
and we make sure he doesn't leave at least one of our sites at all time.
I can get on board with that. Welcome him to the crew. Here's a mop and bucket.
Did you introduce yourself as captain?
Yeah.
Right. Well, I guess he can't really stand up. He's still tied up. But he's definitely deer in the headlights.
Imaga is like, Captain, with your permission, and just pulls out a knife.
Isn't it a magical rope?
I don't
No,
think so.
Silk rope.
No,
just
mine was
silk.
just a silk rope.
Oh, okay.
What?
For some reason, that was
No,
better.
Immiga, you
The
can't
rope.
stab him. We're gonna let him work for us for a bit.
Yeah, no.
She was
I
like,
don't-
she glances at
Murder
Yoke
him.
and she's like, I was gonna cut him free.
Don't cut my rope. I'll just untie him.
Okay. You just didn't seem like you were going to, and so she puts the knife away.
I'll untie the rope so I get it back.
Yeah.
Well-
And then I'm gonna
stand
grab.
up.
I'm gonna grab his weapons though. But like, I'm keeping these for now.
I won't be much use if we get attacked without them.
Don't worry about that. We can handle ourselves. Sort of.
Shall I stay close to you in case I need them?
Yes.
He is going to stick to Yoki like glue.
Just imagine really annoyingly following him in his bubble.
I get my weapons back. Hey, can I?
He doesn't ask. He just follows Yoki around. Just Yoki's basically got a little servant. He will do what Yoki says. He seems intelligent, but he will follow whatever you say to the T. Put this over there. He just moves it over there. No, you got to do it this way. You didn't say to do it that way.
Very literal.
Kind of like Drax. He is very literal.
This
Nothing will go over my head. I will catch it.
is the chaos then. Not necessarily the same direct chaos that both Zix and Squawky were, but just the chaos that we have to be really careful what we say.
Welcome to having somebody who follows orders no matter what and has a 6 in wisdom.
Oh.
What?
Oh my goodness.
What?
Okay, so I guess I'm assuming we moved on. That's why Jack went upstairs.
Yep.
Okay, so we moved on. I'm gonna go back to bed.
Okay. And I need Jack to roll for the random encounter for the day because that was
Oh
not it.
no!
That was not the random encounter.
No! No!
8.
Oh, God.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Your day passes without incident.
No. You got to roll a little higher for that.
I'm going to be right back in my twinkle.
'Kay.
I'll hear what happens first and then I'll run away.
So Yoki went to bed, but Zephyrin is like day crew.
Yep.
Are you still holding his axe?
Yeah, I would have just kept them.
Okay.
Then Zafran is standing next to Yoki as he holds his axe.
In the crew quarters.
Standing watching him sleep.
Pretty much.
Okay. So you notice as you're sailing, the sea suddenly becomes eerily calm. But not all of it. A few hundred feet around the hollow, the ocean roils like normal. It's a strange sight. Like, it's like there's no wind or anything, just dead sea. But around the outside of this perimeter, the waves are still roiling like the normal ocean. And suddenly you hear from below decks a shout of alarm.
Raise the alarm.
Who's
Oh,
shouting?
they're raising.
Yeah.
Would we have got a short rest in that so I can use some hit die?
From the night
From-
combat?
On a twinkle.
From the night combat up until now. Up until I woke up. How long would that be?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
'cause-
guess if you wanted to burn some of them, sure.
He
I
got
am
spewed on by the dragon.
I am pretty low.
The Durgan.
I think I did. I need need to put this guy on the board next to Yoki.
What's attacking us this time?
Well,
Murlocs.
From below deck.
Oh, ew.
why is their health not on there? What the heck? Why is this a full character sheet? Why did it? It's an NPC game. What are you doing to me? It's okay. Whoa. Broke ass game. All right. Let me clear the turn order. Ba ba ba. And everyone can roll initiative if you would like.
Nah, sit this one out.
Okay.
I lied.
Beatrice was not ready,
Man, I'm tired.
apparently.
Yoki's not been able to sleep well because there's some guy just stood over him watching.
Staring at him.
Okay. Jack, you're first. You have heard the cry of alarm from below decks.
Okay, I will lock the steering. Ugh, best I can. So, can I jump down, spin around, and then head below decks?
Sure.
Okay, so it's 10 feet to there. How many feet to get below decks? To here.
An extra 5 feet.
Okay. I'm gonna get surrounded in the corner. This is fine, but I'm gonna take a stab at that dude.
Okay. I gotta go look up the freaking stupid
Nice.
roll 20 not working, right?
I think I got him.
I think you might have. Good God.
He's gonna have 1 hit point left.
He's gonna have one.
That's our thing. That's all we do.
That's what, 36 damage?
They got 37 health points.
No. It's definitely dead.
Nice. Well, it's a good start.
As long as you rolled higher than an 11. Oh, natural 20, of course.
Yeah, that's why I think I got him.
Yeah, that one died, for sure.
Cool. And just to
For
make
some
sure,
reason, their character sheets aren't working, so they're just going to go on the same initiative as the other bad guy.
Oh, okay. Just to make sure everyone is definitely awake, I am going to fire a flintlock pistol in a confined space at this guy.
Oh God, don't aim towards the money.
Well, good news, there's walls in the way.
That's good.
You definitely miss. But yes, everyone is now should be awake. Sorry, I'm doing health on the fly.
It's okay.
Since their freaking their NPC character sheet was broken for some reason. All right, Zephyrin,
Jack's
it's your
ears are ringing.
it's your turn.
I mean, Yoki has my axe. So he's just going to look down at Yoki and be like, can I have my axe now? There appears to be fighting. And then he'll hold out his hand.
Okay.
And then he'll just wait for Yoki to give him his axe.
All right, Yoki, it's your turn.
Yeah, Yoki will give him his axe and say, "Get out there and kill whatever is out there," and then run on out.
Oh God, I hope.
Are
he
you
doesn't-
sure those are the words you want to give him?
It's very true.
Too late.
Yeah, it is too late.
What did you say?
I said kill whatever's out there.
Oh, okay.
What would that have been to give him his weapon? Bonus action.
I mean, sure.
Which one?
Bonus action.
I will get out here and then I'll just fire a flintlock at the first one I see, which would be that one.
Okay.
Oh no!
Your gun still apparently was a little wet.
Nice little hiss when you pull that trigger.
Yeah.
Look down the barrel, make sure it's loaded.
Don't do that.
It's my
All
turn.
right, it's the bad guy's turn. Okay, what can she do? She's going to take a step forward. She's going to cast Ray of Sickness on Yoki. Need you to make a DC 11 Constitution saving throw. Nope. So you take 7 points of poison, and you are considered poisoned until the end of your next turn. As you feel the poison, the ray of sickness, like suddenly you're like seasick and. So poison means you're at disadvantage on attacks.
And you can only take an action or.
I think it was different kinds of poison.
Yeah, I think regular
their
poison
fart
is
cloud.
just their fart cloud was different poison.
Ah, okay.
I think
I thought they had given us the poison condition.
No, it's a different thing for them. The poison condition is I think it's just disadvantage on attacks. And then these guys are gonna go. Where? Oh, I didn't. Here we go. I'm on the right page. Okay. They don't move very quick. Okay. This one's gonna go here. This one's gonna go here. This one's gonna jump into the sheep pen and just maul the poor sheep.
I didn't realize that's what that was. I never noticed it before. Oh, we have chickens
There's
too.
sheep in one, chicken in the other.
There's a pig in one of them too. I think. Oh wait, no, those are goats. Those are goats. They're not even sheep.
We can barely care for ourselves. How is this livestock still alive?
Well, because they were squawkies.
How is this livestock still alive?
Because he knew the importance of each one. He's like, I get eggs from these, and I get milk from those.
But you're gone now.
Oh, this is so inconvenient. I did not know that their character sheets did not work. I'm not going to give them their fun stuff. They're just going to just attack. 2 of them against Jack. 11 to hit,
No.
22 to hit.
Yes.
I'm going to just take the average because this is inconvenient. So it's 4 points of bludgeoning damage as it just punches you really hard.
Oof.
The second one is going to attack you. 18 to hit,
Yes.
4 points of damage, and 8 to hit. And then 2 against Yoki, 6 to hit, and 20 to hit.
Hits.
4 points of bludgeoning damage. The rest of them are not going to do anything because they have fun things, but it's really inconvenient trying to figure them out when I can't just click on them. Katris, your turn.
Okay, let's go. Come out here. Go right here. Cast Catrus's Cold Comet.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast one right here, there, and then the other one right here.
Okay.
Okay, so here's for the first one.
What is there? Oh, they get a -1. Cool.
5.
So sorry. Target them again.
Okay, so first this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This
Yes. No. Oh, sorry. The first one was a no. The third one was a yes. No and no. So the third one takes 5. Wait.
yes.
How
Yep.
many attacks did you roll?
So I have 2, and I threw one here, and I threw one here.
So you should have only rolled twice. It's the same damage for each time you throw it out there. You're not rolling damage for
each one. Oh,
for
okay.
each
So
character.
should be the first 2 then.
Okay, so that one takes
4 then 5.
That one takes 2 damage. This one takes 4 damage. This one takes 4 damage. This one takes 5 damage. And I didn't roll the hags. Not that it's any good. And that one saved.
Good enough.
So 2 damage to that one. Wait. Nope, she's not immune to cold. Okay. Anything else for Katris?
Nope, that's it. That's all I can do.
All right, back around to Jack.
I should be able to step here and get sneak attack on the one next to Yoki.
Sure.
Buddy.
You climbed into the chicken pen?
He did. Yeah.
The 9 for sure doesn't hit.
Yay. All right, offhand. Go.
Yeah, that hits for 17 points of damage. It's not dead. If you were
Okay.
curious.
Yeah. That's my turn.
Okay. Zephyrin, you now have your axe again.
I'm gonna move here, and then I'm gonna attack that one. Did you give Zephyrin his shield?
He never took your shield.
Okay.
He said he took your weapon.
Okay.
It's pretty silly to take your shield.
Then he's gonna swing at that one. 17 hit.
Yeah, 17 hits, and yeah, you bury your axe into its shoulder, and it bites deep down into where you think its heart would be, and it just slops off it.
All right, then he's just gonna move to where that one was and attack the one standing next to Jack.
15 does hit for 8 slashing.
And that's all she wrote for Zafran.
Yoki, you're up.
Step here and attack this one with my
So you're shooting this one?
cutlass. No, sorry, attack this one with my cutlass.
The 9 doesn't hit.
Let's cannon this one.
Okay. You're a little quiet, or your mic's like not picking you up or something.
Yeah, I was sat back. Sorry.
That's okay. It was just like it was like cutting out. So, 14 damage to this one, and it's pushed back 5 feet.
That is my turn.
And you're just like, shh. You miss. You would have looked real cool, but you missed and then fired. All right, it's the bad guy's turn, and I totally have been distracted doing something else. I need Jack and Yoki to make a saving throw for what would have happened on your turn. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
I don't know why that did it.
Yoki, you fail. Jack, you failed. You are frightened of the hag.
Yay.
Technically, you shouldn't have been able to move forward, but I was distracted with trying to make Imaga a cleric. If a creature saving throw is successful or the effect ends for it, they are immune to the appearance for 24 hours, blah, 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 blah. They can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turn with disadvantage if the hag is within line of sight. So I guess you both failed, so then at the end of your turn, you could have tried again with disadvantage to break the frightened. 11. Oh yeah, never mind. You're both fine. The DC's 11, so you
And
are
I don't
both.
start getting auras till next level.
You also didn't start your turn within 30 feet of her, so you wouldn't have gotten the fear roll. So you're both immune to her fear for next 24 hours.
We just step out. Oh, it's hideous. Never mind.
Gonna go here. And it's gonna. Oh man, that would have been so fun. It's going to attack Yoki, but it's gonna miss. A 2 and a 1. That's amazing.
Why does Yoki always find himself on the front line?
I don't know. I mean, Katris was on the front line last combat with all the freaking demons.
Everything was the front line last time.
Yeah, right.
The sea spawn are going to attack. 2 of them. Oh, they're gonna move. This one's gonna go here. This one's going to go here and here and here. So 3 of them against Jack.
Hold the line.
11, 11,
No.
8.
Nope.
Zephyrin, 1 of them. 11.
Nope.
Yoki, 1 of them. 12. Wow.
No.
That's, my good rolls to kill 2 members of the crew. All right, Katris, your turn.
Woo! I'm just gonna go ahead and cast some more comets. I'm gonna put one here, and then 1, 2, 3, and then one here, so I can hit the hag twice. Man, where's that 10 damage from before?
Okay, so 3 of the sea spawn. And a -1. Failure. Success. Failure. And then
One of the sea spawns getting hit twice, right?
Yeah.
I thought she was hitting the hag twice.
here and here. No, one of the sea spawns gets hit twice. The middle one
Yeah.
that saved. The first one. So it failed the second save. And then she's going to save twice. Failure and failure. Okay, so this one takes 7. This one takes half of 7 is 3. This one and then it takes 5 from the second one. And this one takes 5. And she takes 12.
Boo.
Anything
And
else for Kate?
yeah, because that's considered my bonus action. I'm just gonna toss Ray of Frost at this one over here on the end.
Okay.
Hello, damage.
Yeah, 12 hits. They don't have a lot of armor. They have a decent amount of health. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Okay, Jack, your turn.
Oh boy.
Oh, Katris, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okie dokie. Oh,
You're fine.
boy.
I'm gonna swing at this one. Normal roll with sneak attack.
So you're immune to her fear effect, her appearance.
Is that at the end of your turn, or
No, at the beginning of your turn, when you start within 30 feet of her, you have to roll to see if you are afraid, and then you can roll at the end of your turn to get rid of it. Sorry, Jack, I was doing other things. Which one are you attacking? The one
Swinging
right
at the
in front
one next to the hag.
of you? 13 damage.
Yeah.
Okay, not quite dead.
Oh. And then I'll try and finish it off.
Okay. 12 hits for wait. Rolling your strength with your offhand?
Why is it rolling with my strength? Who
Oh.
set this up?
because it hates you?
Wait, it shouldn't. It's offhand. It shouldn't add anything.
It's the rolling with your strength for your main hand too. I wonder if it's been doing that the whole time.
Oh no, it is.
Jack should have
Man,
been
I think
dealing
I,
out
s-
so
I think I
much more
screwed up a
damage.
lot of shit. That must have been something that happened because like Yoki said all his spells. I don't know what I did. I didn't do anything. I literally was just updating tokens.
1 plus nil plus 1. Wait. What does the short sword do for damage? 1d6?
Yeah, 1d6.
It's just doing 1 plus strength. Plus 1.
How does that even happen?
I was like,
Oh.
isn't your strength -1? Isn't that what it said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just rolling with my dump stat. It's fine. I roll a d6. So it would be
6 damage with your offhand. 7 damage.
Yeah, 7 damage because it's a plus
with
1.
the +1 sword. Okay, he's not dead yet. Almost.
Okay.
I mean, technically, your main hand would have done +5 because it rolled -1 on your strength, and your dex is +4.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's dead. I don't know why you're. I don't know how. I don't know how everything got screwed up.
I'll go through here and check everything. But
Okay.
that'll be the end of my turn.
All right, Zephyrin, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
I'm good at those.
Yay!
12?
Yeah, you made it.
Oh, thank God.
You're immune to her fear effect.
Zephyrin's gonna start wailing at the hag.
I'm assuming you've fought a hag before and you know what she can do.
I mean, he's probably fought a lot of things.
Well, no, I was talking about you, Zach. That's why you were like, thank God.
Oh no, I was afraid I was gonna fail it because I have proficiency with it. That's why I get a +1 because I have the -2 to wisdom.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
Sorry, what should a flintlock pistol damage be?
Dexterity.
D10.
Yeah, but 1d
1d10, yeah.
because I just having a look because things have gone messed up, and I was having a look at my spells and making sure the damage was right. My flintlock has only been doing 1 plus dex plus 1.
No.
So every time I've hit, it's been doing like a maximum of 5 damage.
I don't know how all this happened.
I had that issue.
Dude,
I
did
don't
not
think it was on
change-
you. I don't think it was on you because I had this issue with a different game, and I kept having the issue of my weapon not doing the proper damage. Instead of doing like 1d8, I just kept doing like 1 plus strength plus 1. It was dumb. So I don't think it was anything Ben did. I think Roll20 just had a
No,
dick
no,
digger
I'm not
moment.
saying that, but I was going through and I noticed that yeah, it wasn't. It has not been doing the damage it should have been. It's okay.
Well, good to know. Good to notice that we found out that everybody's shit was all screwed up. Maybe Blue
Yeah.
might not have died.
Yeah.
His rolls were not screwed up.
But yeah, I'm gonna start swinging at the hag.
No, you're not.
Oh God. Oh God.
I'm gonna
Number-
try.
You go to swing and you're like I'm real wise and you just let go a little too much on your handle and it goes zip and just buries itself in the deck.
Better than Yoki's shell. I really thought
Wait,
you
is
were
it
gonna
like
have
stuck
that.
in the ceiling?
No, it flew back into the crew's quarters.
Oh, damn it. Oh, it's
Oh.
way back there.
I forgot about Cyan Wrath. He didn't attack either of my turns.
It's fine. You don't have to use him.
That's
He just
okay.
attached himself to you because you were kind to him after Squawky ran away.
You're the only one who can speak to him as well.
Yeah,
That's
that
true.
does help.
Yeah, we'll let him hang.
Well, that's
hang
the end
back.
of Zephyr's turn. So Yoki, you're
I've been so useful.
you killed one.
Am I allowed to say something as a free action?
Sure.
Go back and get your axe and come back in here and carry on hacking these down for us. And then I'm gonna swing at the
I mean,
hag
Zephyrin will nod.
with the cutlass.
Why are you at disadvantage?
Poison.
Oh,
Not marked.
Poisoned me.
I did, but my brain is not working very well. How did I poison you? Oh,
The
ray of
sea
quickness.
hag. Yeah.
Gotcha.
You don't have enough going
Uh,
on as a DM. How could you forget things like this?
-9 to the sea spawn, right?
Hag.
Oh, sorry. Okay, fine. -9 to the hag. Okay.
And then I will try my force cannon at.
Well, you're already at disadvantage. You don't get double disadvantage. 19 to hit
19's not bad.
on the hag again.
Yes, please.
And she goes, whoop.
If you had your axe, you could have had an attack of opportunity.
No, force movement
Not
does
force
not
movement.
trigger.
Does it not?
Does not trigger an attack of opportunity.
Damn.
Spells like Dissonant Whispers, though, those will trigger.
If
attacks of
if you can
opportunity.
make them run away, yeah.
Then that is my turn.
I hate everything. All the effort I put into character mancing Imiga, and it's freaking frozen, and it won't finish it.
No.
All right, it's the bad guy's turn. She's going to. She's just going to do another ray of sickness on Yoki because he's kind of just been beating the shit out of her. Need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh.
You take 12 points of poison damage and are still poisoned.
She wants to move closer, doesn't she?
What,
She wants to move closer?
Doesn't she?
Is it attacks and
She'd
ability
love to.
checks at disadvantage then? Because obviously I accidentally rolled that without.
Let me find out. What the? All I wanted to know about is poisoned. Why are you doing this to me, game? Disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks, so not saving throws. So you're not poisoned, and you only take 6 points of poison damage. Because saving throws are not ability checks. crap.
I like how Yoki has kind of become Zephron's handler.
Okay. The bad guys. 3 of them against Jack. 22 to hit.
Yeah.
4 points of bludgeoning. 21 to hit for 4 points of bludgeoning. Natural 20 for. We'll just go with 8 points of bludgeoning.
Ow.
And then 1 against Yoki. Nope. Just beat the shit out of freaking Jack.
Poor Jack.
Okay.
I guess, Zephyr, I thought you said you could take a hit.
They appear to prefer hitting you, Captain.
Katris, your turn.
All right, the last of my comets. I'm gonna put one here and one right here.
Okay. Said here and here.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. This one and this one.
Okay, so not at the hag.
No, just because poor Jack is getting kind of beat up, and so I'm trying to help him out.
I'll be fine. It's not the first time.
Failure.
Hey, at least it's not a crew member beating the shit
success.
out of you.
Failure. Failure, success. Failure. Failure. So this one takes 5. This one succeeded and took 5. No, this one succeeded on the second roll, so it took 2. Then they both failed, so they both take 10. This one is dead. This one.
Damn it.
Okay. All right.
Okay. And then I will cast Fireball at the.
Fireball.
No. I was gonna say Firebolt,
He
but
doesn't
I
have
don't want to use.
Fireball.
I'm just gonna use Ray of Frost on the Sea Hag.
12 does not hit.
Okey-dokes. That's my turn.
Okay, Jack, your turn.
Cool. I realized I'm a bad rogue. I keep forgetting to use Uncanny Dodge.
Oh no.
Fail.
But I'm gonna bonus action disengage and step over here, and then take a swing at the one in front of me.
It's almost like you hope Zephyrin will walk over there and tank some of the hits, but he's got to go get his axe.
He does have to go get his axe. Yeah. Now just stand here.
Look, at that time, you legitimately rolled some really bad rolls.
Yay.
It's still roll. It's okay. So it's still rolling strength for your weapon.
Oh.
I don't know why.
Oh, okay. I fixed the attack roll. I didn't fix the damage roll.
You did. So we're gonna keep the damage roll, but we're gonna add 5 to it
Okay.
because you rolled a lot of ones in there. 7, 8, 9, so 14.
Yeah. And that's my turn.
Zephyrin.
All right. So this will be interesting. I gotta do all kinds of shit. I'm gonna move 35 feet here, pick up my axe, and then I'm going to use my action to dash here, and I'm going to use my charger feat to use a bonus action to attack him.
Oh, Zephyr.
But instead,
Cool now, guys.
you swing, you run up and you're like, yeah, I'm badass, and you charge and you just straight into Jack's stomach. Jack takes 9 points of slashing damage
Oh
and falls
no.
unconscious.
I have 1 hit point because
Oh, you have
Temp-
got the two temporary from your blade. You lucky son of a bitch.
Yes.
You lucky son of a bitch. Okay.
Still doesn't feel good.
It still doesn't
Fuck.
feel good.
What, can I uncanny dodge an ally?
I
I'm
don't.
gonna say
What does
no.
what does uncanny
Yeah.
dodge say?
It's when an attacker that you can see hits you.
I'm gonna say no because it's more fun when you get hit by a teammates.
Well, he's
I
also
would
not. He's
have
also not
seen it
expecting
coming.
it. Yeah.
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 Not expecting him to miss so badly that he buries his axe in your gut. Yoki, it's your turn. Jack's like, ah, you saw. Ow.
I'm gonna use my cutlass on this one.
That's a miss.
And force cannon the hag again.
Okay. That definitely hits.
Nice.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
I feel so bad. I think I've done more damage to Jack than any enemy has.
So the sea spawns see that you're on their side.
I was assuming it looked like he was aiming for the sea spawn. It sort of stepped to the side. I just happened to be
I
there
mean,
taking an attack.
I did drop one of them, one of the sea spawn.
Yeah, but they're not smart creatures. This one's gonna attack Jack. 20 to hit
Oh,
Yeah, okay.
for 4 points of
Poor
damage.
Jack.
Still reeling from the blow from Sephiroth.
And Jack falls
Knocked
unconscious.
upside the head and collapsed to the ground.
The other two are going to attack. This is with advantage. This is so inconvenient. The Yoki, 7 and 11 for the first one, so that's a miss.
Yep.
14 and 15 for the second one, that's a miss. And then the Sea Hag is going to just Ray of Sickness again on Yoki.
Poor Yoki.
15 to hit. Wait. Oh, did the second one even hit you? Oops. It's a 2-hit, and the save is for if it hits you, to resist the poison effect. Oops. It misses you with the ray of sickness. Sorry.
That's all right.
But yeah, that's the bad guy's turn. So Katris, it's your turn.
Okay.
Your captain's down again.
Well, what's new? Am I right?
What's new?
I'm going to cast Ray of Frost as a twin spell. I'm going to this one and then the Sea Hag.
Okay. Well, you missed the Sea Hag,
Oh, okay.
but you do hit the other one. Okay.
And that's my turn.
Jack, make a death saving throw, please.
Okay.
That's a failure.
Well, better
Zephyrin.
than a one. Better than a one.
Zephyrin, it is your turn.
I would like to reach down and say, "I'm sorry, Captain. Get back on your feet." And then I'm going to give Jack 25 hit points.
You're gonna lay some hands on Captain Jack.
Indeed.
He gives me the good touch.
Oh.
Is that
Wait,
what you're calling it?
so does he like take 25 hit points from himself and pass it to you, or he just gives you?
No, it's a
I have
pool.
a
Paladins
pool.
have a pool that they can draw from. It's
Oh.
1-for-1 healing that he spends. He can also use 5 lay on hand points to heal diseases.
I can
or
get rid of
poison.
stuff.
Yeah,
Whoa, neat.
Paladin thing.
Paladins are pretty cool.
Well, I'm glad that he's the one that did that because he's the one that caused the damage.
Yeah. And then I will say, I'll give him those, and I'm gonna bonus action Shield of Faith on Jack.
Okay.
So now you have a
What'd that
plus
do?
2. You have a plus 2 to
Plus
your
2
AC.
your AC. Concentration.
Neat.
So Shield of Faith.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to do this later because it broke. Ugh.
That's frustrating. I'm
Yoki, your turn.
sorry.
Gonna swing at this one with the cutlass.
Okay.
For fuck-
No, you're not. You're going to stick your cutlass in the wall behind it, and you're trying to like get it out, but it won't come out. You're like, son of a. It's going to take you an extra turn to pull it out of the wall, and that's the end of Yoki's turn. It's the bad guy's turn. Yeah, this one's going to turn back around on Zephyrin and be like, hey, why are you healing that guy? I thought you were trying to kill him. And two of them are going to attack. Zephyrin with advantage. 7 to hit's not going to get there. 10 to hit's not going to get there. And 1 against Yoki. 23 to hit.
Beat the shit out of Yoki.
For 4 points of damage. Dude, man, I don't get the rolls. She's still mad at Yoki because he keeps being the only one to plunk her, really. So she's going to use her last ray of sickness. Yoki, 21 to hit. Or God, I gotta read this spell again because it's make a ranged spell attack. They take 2d8. Must make a constitution. It's also plus. Okay.
Oh,
Okay,
sorry.
That's fine. You take the 9 poison. The roll does not reduce the damage, and then you are poisoned until the end of your next turn because you failed the con save. And that's the bad guy's turn, so it's Catrus again.
Ew. Okay, I still have sorcery points. Let's do Ray of Frost, twin spell again. First target, second target.
First one hits. Second one does not.
Good.
That one dies.
Woo! I hop. I will just stay put. I have no reason to move.
Jack, you are currently prone. But
I
wait.
will use half my movement to stand up.
Okay.
And take a poke at this guy.
Be like, you son of a bitch. No advantage, but sneak. 10 is not hit.
That's sad.
You have to roll like a 4 or higher to hit them, and you didn't.
Twice in a row.
Either time. You rolled a 2, then a 3.
I'm still sort of like dizzy
Still
from
woozy from falling unconscious from lack of blood. All right.
Very traumatic. That'll be my turn.
Zephyr's turn.
I mean, the last orders.
They have
Zephyrin
11
received.
AC. You literally have to roll a 4 to hit them.
I mean, Zephyrin was told to attack her, so those two can try and hit me.
Okay. Well, they get advantage because you're between them.
That's fine. Nope.
14 to hit, 23 to hit.
23 will hit.
You take 4 points of damage.
Sweet. He still has Shield of Faith, and that was 4.
Because their sheets were broken, I'm just going there random damage, so I don't have to roll as many dice.
Since he hit me, I'm going to use my reaction to cast Hellish Rebuke.
Hellish Rebuke. Okay.
I need him to make a dex save or take 17 fire damage.
Zach, you're wasting smite slots.
It definitely fails.
I can't hit the broadside of a fucking barn, so it's fine.
Well, I can tell you that one's at 1 HP.
Hey, Zephyrин's now part of the 1 HP club.
You guys are really good at
It's
not
great.
finishing guys off.
And now I'm just going to start swinging at this fucking hag.
Okay.
Watching that one.
No, but the 12 does not hit.
Does the 21 hit?
The 21 does hit.
And she will take an extra 18 radiant damage.
Oh yeah, you definitely like slam into her and the radiant damage bursts out of her, and as she's falling to the ground, you hear her growl. She hisses, "They're coming," and then falls to the ground.
Oh no, she didn't.
She said they're coming?
Mm-hmm. Well, that deleted their turn.
Well, that's ominous.
Did all of us hear that, or just Zephyrin.
I mean, Jack definitely would have with his passive perception. Yoki and Katris, yeah, you would have.
Okay.
She wasn't quiet about it. Zephyrin, if he wasn't standing right next to her, would not have because he has a passive perception of 9.
No, he wouldn't have heard a damn thing. And then Zephyrin will just use the last of his movement to just kind of move over to this guy. Wrong way, that way. There we go.
It was Yoki and then their turn, but I don't know if they're even going to be still alive by the time they have a turn. So your sword was stuck in the wall, and you're like,
Have I got my sword back now?
yep.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm just gonna swing it. This one again.
Okay. 8 does not get there.
Well,
You're shooting the same one. You're a little
Yeah.
far away from your mic. It's not picking it up.
yeah, go for that one again.
Okay. Yeah, that one just explodes into fish guts and goo all over Zephyrin.
Zephyrin appears to be unfazed. Just like, yeah.
All right. Well, it's their turn, and this one's going to try to punch Jack one more time.
Remember, you have a +2 to your AC. Never mind.
Take 8 points of damage as this one crits you again.
Uncanny dodge.
Okay. This one with its 1 HP in a dream punches Jack one more time. All right, Katris, your turn.
Hey, Ray of Frost.
Okay.
I go
Yes, it dies.
like little
as it-
little bits of snowflake.
And it just turns into ice and just cracks apart and just fish guts on the ground.
Who's cleaning that up? Hey, Zephyrin. Woohoo! Nobody died,
Jack went down.
but he didn't die.
Yoki is gonna slump to the
This
floor.
isn't even one of the hard fights.
Look, we don't need a challenging encounter to make it a difficult fight.
If you guys had tried to fight the sea serpent with 3 of you, it would have been rough. So the fact that you rolled it when you had nobody on the crew still, I was like, you better pay him off.
I cure.
You ruined
So-
yourself. Well, let's see. Imaga can at least help with that. Although you're going back to bed. She'll go cure Jack at level 2. 14. Jack, you heal for 14.
Yay, overhealing.
Hey,
Huzzah.
She's actually like not technically part of the combat yet, but she's probably going to be the one you want to take with you.
Yeah,
Always
a
use
nice
heals.
dedicated healer.
We go from like a half healer and a fighter to a paladin and a cleric.
Anyone have a guess what she meant by they're coming?
I assume it means someone is coming.
Yeah, the
And you kind of notice at this point, Katris and Yoki, you're like, wait a minute, they seem familiar.
Oh, do I have the little fey tingle going on?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my fey tingle. Do we? I guess I would probably say something because if it's just kind of like at the back of my mind, it's not controlling me. So,
Hatred is a raging fey tingle.
Hey, Captain, you remember when we had those dolphins and I kind of steered the ship to follow the dolphins? And then I think Squawky shot a dolphin. Well, I kind of have the same feeling right now that I had that time.
So we shouldn't follow the dolphins?
I think that we need to be careful because she said they're coming, which they're coming could mean the Fae.
Basically, if you hear voices in your head, don't respond to them. Don't tell anybody your name who asks. Definitely don't accept anything from them.
That's good to know. Zephyrin, did you get all that?
He'll nod, yes. And then he's going to turn to Yoki. Do you want this back or can I keep it now? Holding his axe towards Yoki, just kind of holding it out in front of him.
Sort of turn my head to Jack, questioningly.
Well, I think the axe that hit that knocked me almost to the ground was an accident, or it looked like an accident.
An accident.
So,
Zephyrin will look at Jack and go, I would sooner use the axe on myself than I would my captain.
Oh.
you've proven yourself useful enough in combat, even just to heal me. Oh, I appreciate it. I think he's earned a chance to keep it, but try to avoid hitting me in the future.
Yes, Captain.
That's a rule that we all still have tried to follow at this point.
Yeah, that does apply to everyone here.
So when I go back to bed, I'm gonna check on the gal who had the bite marks, just make sure she's still alive. Because if she's died, I don't want to wake up to a thrall eating my giblets.
Well, they have to be buried.
Oh, okay. I'm still gonna check her.
Whether they could be buried at sea or under the ground, but she's not buried either way.
Hmm.
But yeah, she's still alive.
Okay, just make sure.
Her wounds were healed. She just has to refill her body with blood, and that takes time.
Vitamin C. So,
Some orangas.
All right, I'm gonna sleep. I'm gonna go back to sleep.
Okay.
Zephyrin, I think you've got some cleaning up to do. When you're done scrubbing down here, the upper decks also need to be washed.
I didn't
Yep.
catch that last part.
The upper decks also need to be washed.
Aye, sir. And then he'll just grab two of the bodies and start dragging them upstairs.
And Yoki's going to go back to bed too.
Okay. Yeah, you guys get your long rest in.
Do we regain all of our hit dice on a long rest, or just 2?
You regain half. I don't know if it's rounded up or down though.
Oh, it must be up because I used 3 and it gave me 2.
I think it's rounded down. I had 0 and it gave me 2.
If you just click the long rest button, it'll give you how many you're supposed to get back.
That's, yeah.
Sweet.
Zephyrin will ask the captain if he wants him to go through the belongings of these things, see if they have anything of use.
Oh, yes. If you
Before
find
he
anything of
tosses
value.
them. What would you like me to do? Investigation to see if they've got any goodies on them, or
Sure. Nope.
nope, they got nothing.
They have nothing on them.
I mean, yeah, he'll be like nothing, and then just toss them overboard.
Figured.
And then Zephyrin will just start cleaning.
I'll take
Can
the
I?
helm and
Uh,
continue sailing on.
Yeah, it passes into nighttime, so time for the night crew to take over.
Woo!
the Fae are coming. The Fae are coming. Oh,
Oh God.
oh.
Oh, not one for the night?
Yeah.
Well, don't worry. I didn't add a kraken this time.
Oh God.
But you do manage to lose your
Dragon
way.
turtle.
You don't have a navigator, so you lose your way, and you lose almost a full day of travel by going the wrong way.
Oh, but I am a navigator. I'm proficient in navigator tools.
Well, you got lost anyway.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
The cloud cover was awful.
Yeah.
Couldn't follow the stars.
Couldn't follow the stars. It was scorching hot all day. By the way, how are your food stores and water stores?
We should be okay on that.
Should be. I'm gonna quote you should be and say how much do you have?
Well, that was all handled by Squawky. So, and he had mentioned, barrels of fruit and water and
You're the
that's all I remember.
quartermaster. You should know what's on the ship.
Squawky took care of it.
Well, Squawky, how much food and water were on the ship? Because there's no way Zach wrote it down.
Give me a second. I'm looking to see if I did write it down.
I did write down how many cannonballs we have and how many we've used.
Well, that's good.
Nope, I did not write it down on Squawky's character sheet.
Okay. You notice
Hold on.
that you might not have enough food and water to get you all the way to Broken Heights. Maybe. If you stop getting lost.
That's the thing, isn't it? We are pretty good at rolling shit that gets us sidetracked.
It is now day 4 now? Day 4.
Of 8.
So day crew is now Zephyrin and Jack. One of you can roll for weather and one of you can roll for the random encounter.
Weather.
Jack's like, I don't want to get blamed for the random encounter.
That's what it is.
79.
D20 for the random encounter.
Yep. 79 is clear skies. 16.
I feel good about 16.
16 on day 4. 16 on day 4 is smooth sailing. Clear skies and smooth sailing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so during the day, Zephyrin is stuck to Jack like glue.
As we switch from day
Well,
shift
that
to
was
night.
day 4.
Yeah, that was day 4.
That was wait. That was night 4 that you got lost? No, wait.
No, that was night 3. Night
'cause
of day 3.
Night 3 you met the sea serpent.
No, that was day. Wait, hold on.
No,
Well, hold
night 3 was the sea serpent because it only could have happened at night.
No, because day 3 we happened upon Zephyr's ship, and then the encounter was the sea hag.
Oh, so night 2, okay. Night 2 was the sea serpent. Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's where my everything is off. Okay, got it. All right. Night 4.
I'm gonna pull Jack to the side and say, "Hey, Jack. Squawky was generally in charge of food and water, and because we left so suddenly from Trove and City, we may not have enough to make it all the way back to Broken Heights. I just want to let you know we might need to swing by night Veil. What's it called?
Night Vale, huh?
I don't. Darkfall Isle.
So we
If we have a good day of sailing like today, we'll be okay. But knowing our luck,
I did notice we were a little off course.
yeah,
This
it was
morning.
bad weather last night. I lost them away.
We are trying to make haste to try and beat Shadowface to the well. So,
It's true. I mean, we could tighten our belts and ration food and water to be on the safe side.
try to do that. See if you can ration out the goods to give us an extra day just in case.
You got it, Captain. And I'm going to let people, the crew know, be like, this is why we're doing this, is because we want to head straight to Broken Heights, and we want to make sure we have enough food and water to get us there safely.
What's in Broken Heights?
Hopefully, not the biggest battle of our lives, but
Why would that be there?
well, we had a former crew member who's Kenku. He was our cook. His name was Squawky. He thought it was a great idea to pick up a cursed item and became possessed by the god of the Kuatoa. And he's on his way to Broken Heights to destroy the Everfont. You ever heard of the Everfont?
Has Zephyrin ever heard of the Everfont? He's gonna no.
Basically, it's a magical spring of water that creates really delicious water that has restoration properties, and an entire industry is based on this font. And if he destroys it, it's going to ruin many lives, including our home.
I see why we don't want him to do that.
Nope. Also, he's kind of pissed because our captain tried to cure him, and he may kill a bunch of people. I don't know.
That too sounds bad.
Okay. We need to gonna move into night 4.
Like, or, okay.
So whoever wants to roll for the random encounter.
It's your turn, Yogi.
8. Looks strangely familiar.
Hey, is that the serpent again?
Uh,
Please no. He just follows us.
no, it's something entirely different.
More
you-
living breath weapons.
No, something even worse. As you're sailing along, you hear something strange,
Not again.
and you see this shambling figure crawl over the edge of the ship, and it just like stands there, and then it like looks at you, and he's got sharp fangs and looks very not alive.
Okay, well, I'm gonna ring the bell to alert the
Ring
crew.
my bell. Ring my bell.
Oh, fangs.
Oh, bangs! And I need y'all, once I clear the turn list, to roll initiative.
Is it just me, or does anyone else see two Zephrins?
There are two Zephrins.
There, now there's only one.
Okay,
Aw, I miss Zephyrin too. He's my favorite.
Zephyrin squared.
Ooh, everyone
God
rolled in the
damn.
20s. Shit.
Back here. What? How? I'm not used to being this low on the turn order.
Yeah, so Yoki, you see this looks to be a vampire of some kind crawl up onto the ship.
Oh damn. What's the range on a flintlock?
Should be like 30, 90? Or 3060?
Gonna step up and take a shot with flintlock.
390.
Yeah, mine say 3090 on Squawky.
13 does not hit.
Force cannon.
22 for 4 points of damage. Anything else?
That is my turn.
Sorry?
That's my turn.
Okay. Katris, your turn.
All right, I'm going to move a little closer. Would help if I had the select thing selected. Okay. Now he's in range for my Ray of Frost.
10 does not hit.
Oh, boo. Okay. That is my turn.
Okay. Zephyrin. You hear the bell going off upstairs.
Yeah, Zephyrin will run upstairs.
Actually, it takes a turn for you to wake up. So you were like,
Okay.
Also, Jack, it takes a turn for you to wake up. Because the turn is 6 seconds. And you'd hear the bell and you'd be like, all right, oh, shit, fine, gotta roll out of bed. I
6
deal with
seconds to
this
go
garbage again.
From deep sleep to battle ready, 6 seconds is pretty quick.
Yeah. Let's see.
How tall are these?
How tall or what?
From like up here and like up here. How tall is that?
10 feet plus like a 5-foot railing, so about 15 feet.
Okay.
Do you have a 15-foot vert?
Something
That
like
would
that.
be insane.
It's going to go 5, 10, 5, 30, 35, 40. And it's going to attack. It's actually going to just vomit on you. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Ugh.
13. Did it roll the damage? No.
Yep.
Sometimes these abilities have it. You take 22 points of necrotic damage as it vomits just blood all
Oh
over
my-
you, and you're just like, oh, and it burns and doesn't feel good. I don't
Good
think you can do-
lord.
I don't think you can do anything else. Nope, that's it for his turn. So Yoki, it's back to you. You now have a scary vampire in your face.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my cutlass.
Okay. Swing. 8's not going to get there though.
And force cannon.
Force cannon at disadvantage. 18 does hit for 7 points of damage, and pushes him away 5 feet.
Then take a few steps back.
Okay.
Good plan. Good plan.
Anything else?
That is my turn.
All right, Catrus, your turn.
All right, we're gonna cast Catrus's Cold Comets,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna toss one right next to him, and another one right next to him.
Okay.
Oh,
Saves on the first
Saves
one.
on the good one.
9 points of cold damage.
of course he fucking would.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right, Zephyrin, your turn.
All right, so how many feet of movement to get from the bottom deck to the top deck? Like moving
It's-
up the stairs is 5
It's an
feet.
extra
or-
5 feet.
Okay.
So to get from here to here is 10 feet.
Okay, so me moving, so it's 5, 10, 15, and then 25 to right here. Okay.
Yep.
Yes.
I'm assuming you counted correctly because I don't see what you're clicking on.
Oh, I was here next to him, and then it's here, and then here. So 10,
20. So you're 20 to where you're at.
20. Can I move through this square?
No,
Okay.
that's the mast. Jimmy usually hangs out up on top there.
I'm going to charge him again.
That was
Okay.
I'll use the
slingshot.
dash action and get a bonus action attack. And since I moved in a straight line at least 10 feet, if I hit, I will add 5 to the damage.
Nice.
You do not hit.
No.
Damn.
You
Hey,
like
I'm-
swing your axe at it and it catches it and it just looks at you.
I'm glad there were 2 ones there instead of just 1. I don't want to pull a Catrus and throw my weapon overboard.
Oh God.
All right, Jack, you're up.
Cool. Is it?
As you roll out of bed, you're like, God damn it, not again.
Not again. I don't know if I put myself too far back, but is it 25 feet to get to there? Or was it 20?
Yeah, or so.
Okay.
Because you're on that level. It's not an extra 5 feet up to move for you.
Okay, so there's 30. And we will. Bonus action dash. And I guess I'll save my attack for if I get advantage. I will make an attack.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
It's his turn. You see some of the shards of ice that were sticking in him. They just kind of pop out and the wounds close. Still holding your axe. He's like,
Hello, brother.
and then he like glances over his shoulder at Jack, and then he, actually, I gotta wait. I gotta see if he gets his vomit back. He does not. Well, so now he's just going to turn around and, well, attack the captain. Again.
You've done nothing.
14 to hit? No.
Nope.
Natural 20
Oh
for
God.
11 points of slashing. As his claws rake through
I
you.
will
Have
uncanny
that?
dodge. Yeah.
Okay. Both claw attacks hit the same creature. Bite is made with advantage. He only hits you once, you lucky son of a bitch. And nom? 22 to hit.
Yes.
Take 9 points of piercing and 12 points of necrotic from his
Oh.
bite.
Oh my God.
And you are reduced by 12 maximum hit points.
Cool.
That's his turn. So, Yoki, your turn.
I
You see
will.
as his fangs sink deep into Jack's shoulder, and he's like, he shoves him off. But you can tell that Captain Jack is hurting pretty good.
I'm gonna force cannon.
Okay. Yeah, 22 hits for 8 points of damage.
Run up to Jack and cure wounds.
So he goes here. Ish.
How bad is Jack looking?
Pretty bad.
Bad.
He heals you for 13.
Yay.
You're almost back up to your max hit points.
I'm almost up to my current maximum hit
Current
points.
max hit points. Anything else for Yoki?
No, that's my turn.
Katris, your turn.
All right, I'm going to cast Snillock Snowball Swarm as a level 2 spell.
Okay.
I'm going to cast it right here.
Another dexterity saving throw. 13 does not make it this time. Plus 7, roll to 13. He takes 14 points of cold damage.
And then I will chuck 2 more comments at him.
Okay. Fails the first one. Succeeds the second one. So another 13 points of cold. Okay.
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right, Zephyrin, your turn.
Yeah, Zephyrin will just move up and start swinging. Does 15 get there?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch.
So you swing at him again, and he catches your axe on the second one, and he's like, "Why are you attacking me?"
Zephyrin does not reply.
Jack, you're up.
Okay, Al. It was very rude of you to take, my blood. Give that back, please.
He turns and spews on Jack. Here you go.
Blood gorge on Jack.
I hope a 25 gets there.
For 22 points of damage. 21 points of damage, and you do not get temporary hit points.
No, it's immune to necrotic.
Oh, shit.
I need those.
I need those.
I'll poke him with my offhand. Hey, that's greater than 1.
Yay!
That will be my turn.
You see as some of the slashes that you... Nope, that's not plus 10. That's minus 10. See as some of the slashes you just did to him, like, the wounds close up. See if he gets his breath weapon back. He does not. So he's going to... Well, shit. I mean, Zephyrin hasn't hit him yet, so... Jeez. Technically, Katris has done the most damage, but he's not stupid, so he's going to turn and attack Jack. $22 to hit.
Jeez.
10 points of slashing. 13 to hit. No.
Where's your uncanny dodge now, or is it just once per battle?
It's once. It's reaction.
Oh.
He's saving it for the bite. Okay, so it's not a crit. It's just the 23 to hit. So 9 piercing and 8 necrotic.
Oh, yeah. 17. I will uncanny dodge that.
Okay. So it reduces both of them by half, right? So you only take 4 necrotic and reduce your hit points by 4?
have the attack's damage, so yes. And rounding always rounds down, so I take 5 normal, 4 necrotic,
And 4 maximum hit points reduced.
4 maximum hit points, and drop to the ground unconscious.
Poor Jack.
Yeah, there are very few things that actually round up. 90% of the time, it's round down.
It's at this
Just a
point,
little ow.
at the end of that turn, you see another figure climb on board.
Oh, fuck berries.
Oh, we'll solve this then.
And they pull out a crossbow and fire it at the Nosferatu.
Is it Van Helsing?
He rolls a 28 to hit and does 31 points of piercing damage.
What the fuck?
Right, and it's not even like it's a crossbow bolt, but there's no tip. It's just a stake, and it's right through it, and it goes on his first attack, and then on his second attack, he fires again. And this one, he missed the heart with the first one. But the second one actually pierces through out the front of its chest, through its heart, and it just it begins to desiccate and just crumples to the ground, crumples to its knees, and the figure runs over to Jack and casts a spell. I think. Wait. Why is it when I built his character, it didn't ask me if I wanted to add spells? He knows. He's got to know spells. He's a ranger! I got to add it to his... Guess I'm confused. What the hell? I'm an idiot. That's the name of the spell, Ben. Fucking hell. Oh, god damn it. There. That took a while. You put the Colossus Slayer and Sharpshooter on Cure Wounds? Okay.
Is it a checkable box?
Yeah, but it's Cure Wounds is not an attack.
Have at thee, I slay you with cure.
Anyway, you heal for 22, Jack.
Oh. That's... I don't have that many maximum hit points currently, so... Neat.
His friend will walk over and offer a hand to help Jack up.
Ow. Okay, about 3 days of sleep and 6 shots of whiskey after that.
And before you see a sea elf who has a sword over his back with a crossbow quiver, and you can see at the end of his sword the handle is a wooden stake. So it has the blade, but instead of a pommel, it has a wooden stake. And he's got one over his shoulder, one on his side. Both have the wooden stake, and then you can see that his crossbow it fires untipped crossbow bolts, which are wooden stakes. He's like, My apologies, friends. He got away from me, and I didn't get him in time.
Where the hell did you come from, sir?
Oh,
He came
I
from
was
the
I
water.
was just riding one of my friends.
Was it a dolphin?
No, I think it was a killer whale.
Okay. We have a thing about dolphins here, just curious.
Oh, gotcha. He's like,
What are
well, good
those
friends. My
aliens?
name is Tolvin Oceanborn, and I am a vampire hunter.
Do you often hunt vampires in the middle of the ocean?
Yeah, that's kind of where my specialty lies. I am a sea elf, and there's a pirate that seems to bite a lot of people and leave them to die. And then they become thralls that attack anybody all willy-nilly, anybody passing by. So yeah, I deal with a lot of vampires that come from the sea.
Would you happen to know the name of this pirate?
No, I don't know him, but man, if I ever met him, I definitely would try to take him down.
Do you happen to know the name of the ship?
No, I don't know who it is. I've just been dealing with his messes for some time. Could be a she.
We've got we're aware of at least two vampire pirate captains, so I'm not really surprised you're finding a lot of vampires out in the middle of the water.
I'm not one of them. Just so we're clear on that.
Oh, I know. He is though.
He's a captain?
No, he points to Zephyrin.
Zephyr's gonna point down at the body and go, "Should I throw this overboard, Captain?"
Hey, wait. Zephyr's a vampire?
He's
Not entirely.
he's what you might call a half-breed.
Would I even know what a half-breed vampire is?
I mean, make a history check with disadvantage.
Yeah, nope.
Nope.
Pedros knows fuck all about vampires.
So is it like the good half, the bad half, or like
Top half, bottom half.
It
how does
depends.
that work?
I've not come across this one before, but sometimes they can be good, sometimes they can be bad.
I think this one's just an idiot.
Which is
Well-
yet to be a good or a bad thing.
That can be good and that can be bad.
So,
But,
how do you know that he's half? How do you know that? Do you know Zephyrin?
No, I can smell it on him.
Oh, right, Zephyrin, you had asked about the body. Search it first.
Do I find anything good?
Nope.
Like, I don't see anything.
All right. Unless,
I don't need it.
Okay. Well, and just, do we need to like burn it or anything special, or we can just throw it overboard and never see him again?
No, I put a stake through its heart. It's dead.
Ah, fantastic. Yep.
It's dead again.
Ah, completely dead.
Completely dead. Dead.
Dead. The best kind of dead.
Dead, brought back, dead again.
Excellent. Yes, Zephyrin, you can throw the body overboard.
Well, thanks, Mr. Oceanborn. Can we compensate you for your services?
Pictures.
Sure.
I guess I'll give him 10 gold. I don't know if that's high or low.
He's like, more than I had.
That's
He's like, I usually do this shit for free, so thanks.
Zephyrin just grabs the thing, drags it over, throws it off the side.
He's like, can I ask you what your names are? And what ship this is?
Captain Jack Turnrow, the Jester's Folly.
All right. Yeah, sorry. And you see him like pull out like a notebook that seems magical in some way because he writes your name, and you have a super high reputation. Writes your name, writes the name of the ship, and then the words disappear. And he puts it back in his pouch. It's like, but he just came out of the ocean. Why is this book not soaking wet? Like, so it's got to be magical somehow. And he's like, sorry, I have to keep track of all these half breeds I meet in the wild in case they go bad, and I gotta come get them. He threw off the effects of his master. That's how he becomes a half breed. He's no longer a thrall under a vampire's control. And then they kind of decide what they want to do with their lives at that point.
Can the vampire regain control?
Not that I've seen. Plus, this one's got a weird sense about him besides being a half-breed.
Yeah,
Is
we
it
get that
because
feeling too.
He's a tiefling.
Oh, no, it's something deeper than that.
I don't want to sound racist, but
No, Zach knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, I do, but Zephyrn's just staring off into space.
He's like, you might want to get that bite fixed there, Captain.
yeah, I definitely do not feel well. What would be the best way to fix it?
Well, the easiest way to fix it is to just take a good night's sleep.
I could do that.
That's good. Yeah, no more cathedrals or churches for us.
And if to the rest of the crew, if I wake up with fangs, you have my permission to interrogate me thoroughly.
With a whip and a strap on.
Wait, that's something else. No, I'll talk. I'll talk.
Captain, do you think he should give the lady a once-over and maybe the boy?
That's not a bad idea.
Oh, that's a really good idea.
Zephyrn's smart, he's just not wise.
Keatrice, do you mind taking Tolvin below decks to investigate or to look over the our two rescuees?
All right, Captain. Well, why don't you follow me, Mr. Oceanborn?
Right.
Take him below decks.
Zephyrin,
Yes.
that one mentioned something about you being his brother. Care to clue us in?
Did Zephyrn recognize that one?
Oh, no.
Zephyrn will shrug and say, I think it knew what I was.
So it might
That's
just be a
why-
vampire thing.
That's what I would assume.
All right.
Yeah, no relation. Just knew he was a vampire.
Ah. Okay. Jack's still skeptical because Zephyrin hasn't been 100% honest.
I mean, you can roll an insight check to see if you believe him or not, and it would just be straight persuasion for Zephyrin because he wouldn't. Well, shit, guys, you can
Zach's skeptical.
rollies. Rollies. Roll again.
Oh my god, reading is hard.
You believe him that he doesn't know who this guy is.
Okay.
and below decks, Tolvin like looks at the boy and he's like, "Well, he isn't what he seems, but he's not evil." And she looks okay. She hasn't turned. She just looks like she just needs some rest and some, you know, some liquids and some food to regenerate, to regain her blood back. The lucky one. Coming back as a thrall in the middle of the ocean is not the funnest thing, I can assume.
Appreciate it, sir.
Yeah,
Hey,
of course.
can we drop you off anywhere? We're heading to Broken Hat.
No, I'm good. I'll just catch a ride with one of my friends.
Oh,
Catch a
thank you.
ride.
Here to help us defend the ship for the next few encounters.
Right. Oh, you know what? Before he leaves, I just want to let you know that these two here were on a ship. We found the ship, it was burning, and there were a lot of corpses in the water. We didn't stick around to see if they were all bit, but it is very possible you may have a lot of work on your hands.
Shit, where was this?
Northeast of here. About a day's wait. Oh yeah,
It
about
really is lost.
about 2.5 days journey.
To the northeast. All right,
Are we traveling south?
you're traveling east.
We're traveling southeast. Oh, I'm sorry, northwest. I'm sorry.
Send the man in
I
the
have
wrong
a terrible
direction.
sense of direction.
That's why you
I
got
knew
us
immediately
lost.
that she was wrong, and that's why I was like, "Oh yeah, northeast. All right, cool." The rest of you were like, "Wait a minute," but none of you were there, so
Yep.
he's gonna think that you meant northeast.
No wonder Catrus got us lost for a day.
All right. Well, that was
My
the
s-
end of his.
My stupidity does not mean Catrus is stupid. And vice versa, for that matter.
But yeah, that's the end of our session for this time. The end of night 4. Still got a few days to go.
Oof! Wow! What a
Traveling episode, because you guys were like, "All right, we're leaving. Week-long journey back home. All right, and go." I'm like, okay, that's gonna be the session for a couple times.
It's never not interesting though. There's
It's
always
true.
something going on.
Yeah, I mean, you immediately lost Blood.
I know. There's a comment in my notebook that says Blue died and then sad face.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, NPCs come and NPCs go. I mean, you literally started this campaign with killing everybody on the ship and sinking the ship. So,
Oh, you put us a ship together? Nah, we want our own ship.
make us a new ship. I'm like, okay.
And I made this character because I was like, man, Blood really needs somebody standing in the front lines with him. And that's basically what this character does. He gets into the front lines quickly and fucks shit up.
Jack needs somebody standing in the front lines with him.
Jack needed a second frontliner to hide behind.
And now
Ja-
you've got a,
You just got the
at
one.
least one.
Jack
Well,
needs
at
a
least this one
cleric
can heal.
attached to his ass.
But also, you can have Immiga follow you around, and she can heal now that you have a frontliner. Because Blood was filled the frontliner role because you didn't have anyone. You didn't have anyone with more than like 30 HP to begin with.
Yeah.
Oh, gee, say hi to your uncles.
No. Bye, Kitty.
Right, yeah,
So
thank you for the
interesting
session.
Yep. 2 weeks from now is February something.
4th.
4th.
Does that sound good to everyone?
Just sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Because of my situation, I don't know where I'll be, but I'll keep you all posted.
Okay. Sounds good.
If you end up like having to move that weekend, that's fine.
I have no idea when I'm going to have to move, but I will at some point. So, but I'll
Okay.
let everyone know.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks,
Hey.
Jordan.
Yep.
Thank you.
Hope everything goes okay, and D&D will be here whenever you're ready.
Thank you very much.
So I will talk to y'all later. I'm gonna go make some dinner.
Staying.
Hope y'all have fun.
Bye.